Good afternoon and welcome to another Jackson Hole High School sports broadcast on Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network. We're down here in Rock Springs, Wyoming, in the heart of Sweetwater County, ready to get this one started. Double dip. It's girls and boys back to back. And for Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network, I'm Jake. She's Kimmy K. And all the action brought to you by Jackson Lumber, Jackson's original board store. The town square inns of Jackson Hole, including the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, and 49er Inn and Suites. Big O Tires, a reputation you can ride on in the Target Plaza. WYDOT, the Wyoming Department of Transportation, keeping our highways safe. Blue Spruce Cleaners, green, affordable, convenient, friendly dry cleaning service. And Silver Star, the fiber fast internet for the Jackson Hole area. Well, yes, we're a little bit early. They got things. Don't mess with that blue cable, please.
Hold on.
All right. Kimmy K. Yeah. We're a little bit early, Rock Springs. They moved through the freshman and JV games pretty quickly, so we're just scrambling to get ready. So we'll do our normal pregame. The girls coming into this game, the Jackson Bronx under head coach Olivia Bingham, 0-11, 0-4. I make that 0-12 now. I haven't updated these from 2 nights ago. 0-12, 0-5 in conference. Offensively, these girls about 26 points a game. They shoot 22.5% from the field. These numbers are all improving, but still, they're the worst in the conference. Defense, pretty good. Surrendering 52 points a game, just under 52, rebounding about 22 boards a game. The numbers are going to look very similar on the Rock Springs Lady Tigers side, which is encouraging. You're looking at a team that's 0-12 against a team that's 1-12. As the Lady Tigers lost just last night, they're playing back-to-back. They're 0-6 in conference, as I update on that on the fly. And are they the same quadrant as Star Valley, which would make them 0-4?
I don't know, because there's an odd one where I feel like it should be. I believe yes.
Where did I put my quadrant info?
Yeah.
Okay, they're not.
No, they're not with us. They're in
so
Green
for them,
River and Natrona and Kelly Walsh.
So for them, that wasn't a quadrant game, but it was a conference game. Ladies Tigers still looking for their first conference win. They have one win overall under head coach Mike Swenson. This is the team that went when a coaching change late last year, the postseason. Roman Candelaria out. We never did hear why, but something going on. But Swenson's done as good a job as he can with these girls who graduated, a lot of talent, but still have one superstar talent in Emma Acey. And the senior, number 21, is she's one to watch, one to stop. If you're going to stop anybody, make sure you stop Emma Acey. We'll hear her name a lot, I'm afraid. This team offensively, 32 points a game, 29% shooting is okay. Defensively, they're not that good. All the stats would indicate this should be a close game and a chance for those Lady Bronx to maybe pick up the first win in forever. We'll see. We'll take a look at our keys to the game and things we think these Jackson girls got to do to get a win here on the road. And it would be, I have a weird feeling when they do get that win, it's not going to be when we thought it was going to be. It's not going to be at home. And it's going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be quiet because the girls are going to blow up.
It was exciting to watch JV win.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah.
By 10.
I have a feeling it'll be a night like that, like an afternoon matinee game on the road. It's when you're going to least expect it. And I have a funny feeling it feels like today. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm hoping
all waiting for that big dub. We'll come right back after these on the Jackson Bronx pregame show, the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-Tetons or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
You're watching and listening to live coverage of Jackson Hole High School sports on KZ95.
We're back courtside here at what I'll call Tiger Arena. I'm not sure it has a name. I don't think it has corporate sponsorship that we have to worry about. But
Tiger's Den.
We're in the Tiger's Den. It's a battle of black and orange against black and orange. Both these teams rocking the same color. I guess it's for the Tigers, it's the orange and black. For Jackson, it's probably the black and orange. But
does it make a difference?
yeah, I mean, if it's the first number, that's your primary. And Tigers, to me, has always been like orangey with some black. Jackson's like black with some orange.
I'll have to look back at that. When I grew up, like in our conferences, there was 8 teams and 3 of us were orange and black. So, yeah, there's a lot of orange and black team back in that state, which was surprising when I moved to Wyoming and have been involved in so many orange and black school teams.
You're back into it.
Black and orange and black. I'd have to look back and see if it mattered.
Who's the true orange and black? We're going to find out this afternoon. And once again, this is a battle of two teams that are, kind of on the rebuild, kind of on the upswing of where their programs are at. These Lady Spring Tigers, these Lady Tigers of Rock Springs are ranked 13th out of 15 teams. Jackson ranked 15 out of 15. So they're very close in ranking, down around the bottom. Only one win between both the teams, and that's a Rock Springs win. It should be close. There's not any one thing that Lady Tigers do well. They're not super tall. They're not super fast. They don't play, that tenacious defense we see out of Evanston or Star Valley. They don't really do one thing particularly well, but they have one player, and literally one player, number 21, Emma Acey. She leads this team in every statistical category. The 6-foot senior scores 14.5 points a night, 6.5 boards. That leads the team by far. The only other player maybe we'll see a little bit of Tiana Copeland. Sometimes likes to go by Nez, so we'll go with Nez Copeland. She's the second highest scorer on the team with about 5 a night. Otherwise, it's kind of whoever's hot. And if you get Emma Acey on an off night, I think the Jackson Bronx could sneak up on this team and take a bite out of the Tigers. I really feel it. You really feel it? You don't seem excited by getting on the Jake train.
The Bronx. Yeah.
All right. If we have Ari Fowler do her shooting from,
I was just going to say, she can score
perimeter.
As much as Emma Acey.
Yeah.
If not more.
Those two will neutralize each other. They'll erase each other's performance out. And then there's a lot of girls off the Jackson bench after Fowler that make it super fun basketball. The Holland sisters, the Green sisters, maybe Hayden Block, Jack Strickland, Allison Burcham, the senior. Yeah.
She had a good game the other night.
One thing's for sure, these girls are going to be tired out by the time they start this game. They've been warming up for more than a half hour is they came out on the court after the JV game, and that's the reason we're starting early. It's just a long time between games. They were trying to factor in a little buffer time in case the game ran long, and that means these girls have been warming up a long time. Here's the keys to the game as I see it. What the girls got to do. Number one, 21 skidoo. That's an old saying. That predates you, Kimmy K.
Ooh, now you're showing your age,
21.
so you're admitting you're older than me?
No, it's older than me. It's older than everybody. Nobody's going to know what 21 skidoo means. Used to mean I'm, in the back in the 30s and 40s, it was slang for I'm out of here. I'm leaving quick. 21 skidoo.
Well, we got to get rid of 21 out of
skidoo.
there.
I'm going to go 21 Jump Street. 21 is the number of Emma Acey, and you got to stop her. If you don't stop Emma, it's going to be hard to win. She is the entire team. Focus on number 21. Do what you got to do. Get her off her game, and you've got to stop Acey. And play loose. I think we're in the time of the season where, look, it's evident now in mid-February practically that these girls aren't going to state. It's time to play loose. Play like you don't care anymore. If you were afraid to try it earlier in the season, don't be afraid now. Try it. Whatever that was that you didn't want to try in December, do it now. And go for it, because sometimes playing loose is playing dangerous, and that might be the way to go. Let's have the girls introduce themselves. We'll get the starting lineups to you at the start of this one coming up moments away on the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Ari Fowler, sophomore. Ashlyn Chamberlain, junior. Ola Fermanagh, sophomore. Hayden Blog, junior.
Jim William Garcia, senior.
Zoe Bosch, junior.
Allison Birchup, senior.
Lucy Webb, senior. Mads Holland, senior. Shiloh Nava, senior. Brady Green, junior. Kat Ankney, senior. Farley Rommel, junior.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovemont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Let's get back to the live action on KZ95. Here's Jake Nichols.
We're back courtside awaiting the opening of this one in the two teams' starting lineups. It's the Lady Tigers, Lady Bronx, Rock Springs, Jackson here in Sweetwater County on the road. Fun place to visit always when we get to come down here and see the Big Paw, the Cats. And we'll get the national anthem. We'll get this one underway. Excited to be able to bring it to you live from Rock Springs. excited for this. Looks like those Lady Tigers are going to bust through the little deal they got down there. That'll be fun. Yeah. Starting lineups beginning with, I assume, our visiting team. It's going to be number 0, Ari Fowler, the 5'9" sophomore, averaging 6.5 nights. The senior, Allison Burcham, getting the go. Lucy Webb gets the start. Mads Holland, the power forward, the 5'7" senior. And Kat Ankeny is senior, getting the start for the Jackson Bronx. Let's take a look in now at the hometown Tigers, rocking the home whites trimmed in orange. Jackson Bronx in their road blacks, trimmed with black and white, or trimmed with orange and white.
Number 30, Tiana Copeland, is Cassidy Brett.
Well, I hope that's the tallest girl they got in their lineup. We might have a chance tonight. Number 30 ripping through. There's not enough of her to break through.
We have sophomore number 34, Allison Conti, joined by Niana Corbin. Next up, we have junior number 15, Julia Harmon, joined by Sailor Padilla.
These guys are winners of a drawing.
Oh, okay.
Next we have senior number 5, Kate Kilbeck, joined by Bennett Petrie.
Gives me time to do a little fix-up on my...
Ashlyn Pummel, joined by Annabelle Lott. And last but not least, senior number 21, Emma Acey, joined by Indy Ogden.
There's Emma Acey.
Let's get one more big round of applause for our future Tigers.
Those are future Tigers.
Well, the starting lineup in an unconventional way. I see AC, I see Ashlyn Plemmel, I see Allison Condi, I see 15, who I don't know who that is.
Oh, no.
I'm in trouble already.
Yep.
See if Keith's got a 15. I mean, the start. She's just got to have a different number on this. Boy, I don't even know who to guess that might be. That might be Copeland wearing a different number.
Is she out there because they introduced her?
I don't see Tiana Copeland, number 30. So, do we think 15 might be
I don't know.
Copeland? I'm going to make the adjustment. That's all I can think of. That would be unusual. Some of these kids don't have numbers in all their uniforms. Just underway here. It is Jackson Bronx basketball. Webb inbounds to Ari Fowler. Fowler gets right by AC and tries that mid-range kind of layup, that mid-range layer. She's just short with it. She's very good at it, and I bet a lot of teams don't realize that that's in her arsenal, and she's going to do that. She just came up short, and the ball out of bounds. Rock Springs brings it up court now. Kate Kilpack. Bounce pass here to what we're going to assume is Tiana Copeland.
Wait, there's another Kilpack?
Copeland, there's another Kilpack. Yes, Copeland lost it out of bounds. And Harmon, let's see, 15 is Harmon. So never mind on the, I do not know who Harmon is. But I'll make the adjustment. Harmon. Meanwhile, we have no score here.
Nope.
Rock Springs with it. Kilpack.
If there was, I might have
works at top
taken
of the key.
over
That's
for you.
AC. AC off the back of the iron. No good. So their leading scorer misses one from long range. Bounce pass inside. That's Ashlyn Plemmel. She's fouled. And we just hold your breath and hope it's not zero. It isn't. I mean, we don't want it to be anybody, but...
Yeah,
That
Ankeny.
is Kat Ankeny's first, team first. Inbounds pass. I got tipped out of bounds by Burcham. Good busy hand there, but it'll remain with Rock Springs. Harmon to inbounds. Floats one in to Kate Kilpack. And now it's far side. Harmon bounce pass to Kilpack. Kilpack works it into Plemmel. Plemmel, she's going to try a shot. That's no good. And I think getting a piece of it might have been Burcham. That was just way too poor of a shot. Somebody got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Jackson ball. A little bit of pressure here, but not a ton. There's the trap. We'll see how Jackson handles it. And they're in trouble. They need a timeout, and they get it. Good job by Coach Bingham to save them. That trap, that's that three-quarter trap where it's not like full on, but if they sense trouble, they'll go do it. That was not a ton of press, but it bobbled Jackson, and all that does is invite more. Jackson's better than that. They've been breaking the press all season long. That was just Lucy getting trapped, bad pass to Fowler, and then she was in all kinds of trouble. They would have never got it across the timeline.
Yeah.
So a timeout. They got things rocking here in Rock Springs. The band, the cheer squad. Both teams break the huddle. That timeout again to talk a little strategy. Mostly, though, to save Jackson from a turnover. There's still no score here with just a little over a minute into this one. Inbounds coming from Lucy Webb to Kat Ankeny. Ankeny runs into trouble. There's that trap, and it's AC almost caused the turnout. She did. That was off Emma AC. I don't.
Well,
wow. All right. Rock Springs ball. It's Harmon. Inbounds pass to Ellison Condi. Condi pulls up back to Harmon. Harmon puts a step on Burcham and now tries a pass. Boy, that was a bad pass, but good job to get it back. Harmon from three rolls in and out of bounds, and it stays with the Tigers.
I think both girls had their hands on that, but
Rock Springs, not a great shooting team, and they haven't been able to get one to go yet. Emmy kicks out to Fowler. Fowler too strong. Harmon too strong. And now a battle for it, and the rebound, it's going to be a tie-up with Harmon and one of the Bronx players. The arrow favors Jackson. They'll have the ball. We have no score, double zeros here. It's 6:15 to go in the first. Ankeny has it stolen away. Emmy AC, but gave it right back to Burcham, who lost the handle to Harmon. And another tie-up. And right now, this is Saturday afternoon sleepy basketball. Nobody is involved in this game yet, and Coach Bingham wants to wake some players up. We get a change. Zoe Green in the lineup for Ankeny. Everybody's sleepwalking in this one right now. Just bad passing, and Emma AC with it now. Either that or it's the battle of two teams in the bottom of the conference. Here's Kate Kilpack inside now to Plemmel. Plemmel puts up his shot, never really got there. Matt's Hollow with the rebound. Gives to Fowler. Ari Fowler working it up right down Broadway. Nobody picked her up, and she misses the scoop layup. Nobody. It was a nice job to find the seam. Yeah. Nobody played defense on her as Burcham pokes it away. And it's out of bounds. I hope they're not calling a foul, just out of bounds. Burcham will pick up Harmon here. Harmon bounce pass inside to AC. Emma AC working baseline and just works Mads Holland back until she got the shot, but missed it.
Nice rebound by Zoe Green.
Mads has got to be strong on Emma AC. Lucy Webb floats one of Fowler, dangerous pass. Fowler over to Mads Holland. Holland with a high dribble. And now it kicks back out to Ari, and she can't handle the pass. And right now, there's just nerves or what? I mean, that was a pass right to Ari, and she just fumbled it. I don't know what's going on. Kate Kilpack, top of the key, around the horn, far side. AC thought about a three, bounces it inside to Condi. She'll try, and good. We finally have points on the board. Rock Springs. 2-0, just under 5 to go. Here comes Ari Fowler up ahead to Mads Holland. She'll drive on two Rock Springs players. Now turns back, gives it to Lucy Webb. Her three is blocked by AC out of bounds. It'll be Jackson ball. 2-0 Tigers, 4:40 to go here in the opening frame. Just underway. If you joined us late, we started early. You're not late, we're early. Fowler, she'll try a 20-footer. Good! And that was with Emma AC all over. Good shot. AC might even have got a piece of that. and still up and in. We're tied at 2. Kate Kilpack, hands off. This is AC. AC meets some trouble from Holland. She's going to get caught reaching in. It went from a steal and a breakaway to a foul. Mads, you got to try it. That's her first. Tigers will inbounds. Harmon floats one into Kilpack. Kate Kilpack holds it top of the key. Now backs up a little. Lucy Webb comes with her all the way to the paw logo. Kilpack hands off. Emma AC uses a screen, and that's another reach in on Holland. She doesn't need to do that. AC,
they gave it to Lucy the first time.
AC's, no, I can't.
Yeah, they did. Well, they said 21, so.
AC's not dangerous. No, Holland's out. It's definitely 2 on her. That's why they pulled her.
Well.
And their refs are discussing now which one it was. It's 2 on Holland. She's playing AC manned up. And you just don't need to make the foul on her if she's not in the act of shooting. They're going to go fix that now. I mean, AC's not dangerous when she's not shooting. If she's just dribbling and she's way out here at the perimeter, that's not where you foul her. I don't mind picking up a foul on your star player of Rock Springs, but you got to do it when she's in the act of shooting. That's when she's a danger. That shot, no good. And good defense by Zoe Green, who did make contact. They very well could have called that. But Zoe Green, the Greens, probably your 2 best defenders if you're Coach Bingham. And they got Green on AC now, and I like it. AC missed that shot. She's still 0 for 4 from the field. Their best shooter. Here's Burcham. Bounce pass up ahead to Green. Works it now to her sister Trinity. Now kick out Burcham. Long 3. No good and out of bounds. Good ball movement there. I love it. Zoe feeding Trinity back to Burcham and the triple. Everything worked except the shot. 2-2 tie, under 4 to go here in the first. Here comes Rock Springs. Kate Kilpack directs traffic. Get our first look at Zancanella in there for Rock Springs. Now there's AC posting up on Trinity Green. Green got a piece, and I don't mind this at all. You cannot let AC have that shot, and if you're going to use both Greens on her, if you're going to use a little of Mads Holland, and I bet you're going to give on their best, and that's the way I go after this game. I make AC's life miserable. And she does make this one. There's the downside is she's a good free throw shooter, 65% on the season. But I'll take these over letting her have an easy 5-foot shot. She missed that one. Rebound, out of bounds, Jackson Ball. Good job by Lucy Webb to just let it go out of bounds. She got there just in front of Zancanella and made sure Shyla couldn't get a piece of it. Webb, inbounds pass to Trinity Green. Back to Lucy Webb. Lucy Webb working on Kilpack. Now tries baseline. Baseline pass to Green. Out to Bertram from that same spot she was strong on, and she's long again. Here's AC with the rebound for Rock Springs. Thought about a 3. Now hands off to Plemmel. Now kicks outside. Long 3, no good from Zancanella. And the rebound on the backside is Bertram. Bertram passes to Fowler. Wasn't ready. Woo, that was a moment.
That scared me there.
Ari now with it in control. Jackson in the half court. Ari Fowler kicks a pass out to Bertram. Almost off the mark. Allison grabs it. Bertram back to Green. Inside of Webb. Webb tries a shot. Blocked by Kate Kilpack. But Kate might have got a piece of her. And she did. Kilpack's foul. It'll send Webb to the line. It's 3-2 Tigers in what should be a close game all the way if AC doesn't blow up. Webb with a free 15-footer here. She's got 2 coming. Has it, and we're tied. Knotted at triples. Out of the game is Kate Kilpack. Back in for Rock Springs is Harmon. I don't have a first name on her, but I'll get it. Maybe Copeland is graduated. My record keeping could be suspect.
I'm not going to say anything on that.
That second shot, no good for Webb. Out of bounds. Rock Spring ball. Maybe Tiana Nez Copeland changed her name to Nez Harmon.
Man, now you're stretching that one. Changed her number and her name.
Aspen Soltis in the game for the first time for Rock Springs. That's Harmon with it. Cross-court pass to Zancanella inside to AC. Shot no good. The foul on AC. This time it's Ari foul, or at least Ari patted to herself. It was me, but no.
Oh, Trinity.
Say it was Trinity Green. And, that's going to happen. If you deny 21, and I said that going in, this is your game plan, you cannot let 21 beat you, Emma AC. You're going to pick up fouls doing it. That's part of it. We know that. And you just got to spread the wealth, so to speak. Trinity, Zoe, Maggie, Mads, you're all going to have to get your fouls stopping this number 21. She's good. She makes both. And it's 5-3. Here comes Lucy Webb, 2:30 to go in the first. Bounce pass inside, looking for Zoe Green. She almost lost it. Fowler from a long three. No good. Off the hands of Trinity Green, out of bounds. She tried to get that rebound, couldn't do it. Boy, if Ari can just have a Fowler kind of night, this game could be fun.
She needs to warm up there.
Aspen Soltis with it now, guarded closely by Webb. Gets away. There's a quick pass inside. Allison Condi's shot is blocked. Condi gets it back, though. She's going to try again. That one's off the mark, and Zoe Green rips down the rebound right out of her arms. Here comes Allison Burcham. Burcham with a pump fake. Now she's in trouble. Gets it to Webb. Good job by Allison to just wait it out. Good pump fake there. Put Shyla Zancanella in the air. Fowler thought about a shot, but AC was hovering overneath. Good play underneath. Zoe Green couldn't get the layup to go. So a lot of looks on that possession, but nothing in the bucket. Here's Harmon. Top of the key now to Aspen Soltis. Back to Harmon. Harmon into Condi. Allison Condi works it inside, and what a shot. That was impressive. Emma AC.
Oh, I thought it was Condi that got Condi that got it.
She fed to AC, and AC put it in. There's a running shot. Oh, boy, that was a prayer. Ari Fowler misses. Rebound, Trinity Green missed. Trinity slapped it free from out of bounds, but it went right to Solstice, now taken away by Fowler. Ari Fowler with it, and a reach in on Solstice. She didn't like that call. The sophomore, with her palms turned skyward, said, "That can't be me." They're showing 0. There's no 0. Nah, it's Solstice.
10.
Emma AC comes out for a moment. So that's good news for Jackson with 60 seconds left in this quarter. And to the line. Sorry. Ready to throw in. We're waiting for Ari to tie her shoe, I think. Okay. Fowler has joined the cheerleading squad of the Tigers.
That's what she looks like.
She fits right in.
Yeah.
I mean, the black and orange. It fits right into the scheme. Yeah, we're having trouble figuring out who fouls are on. Yeah, it's 10. He showed 0, but...
What? 0, 1, 0.
But he didn't even use his other hand. I watched him. He was
maybe
showing
he did
0.
it fast.
Nah.
Or thought he was doing it.
Here's Lucy Webb. Now to Green. Zoe's pass back to Webb is tipped. And now a fight for it between Zancanella and Webb, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think he just called a foul on Lucy Webb, which is really now her first.
All right. Webb gets the foul, her first.
Yeah, that's 5. So
in the bonus, and it's not how you want to do it. Shyla Zancanella. I believe that's how you say her first name. It's Shiela. Shyla.
Let's go with Shayla.
Okay. Shayla.
First.
Shayla misses the first.
Oh, but could be Shyla.
We'll call her Zancanella. And she makes the second. It's 8-3 Lady Tigers. Jackson, just those 3 points. We're down to 45 seconds. Burcham bounce pass to Fowler. Fowler back to Allison. Allison pump fake on Solstice. Now gets double teamed. She's in trouble. Jump ball. Good job by the reach in there by Harmon just to tie it up. No, that couldn't have been Harmon who reached in.
Oh.
Oh, errant pass. Ari Fowler steals it, gets it to Lucy Webb. She turns around, and right there is Harmon, and she runs right into her. I have not seen the Lady Broncs play a bad quarter as this.
Yeah, this isn't them.
They're running into play like they don't even see the other team. Here's Fowler, top of the key. Gets a screen from Burcham, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, sky high is Harmon. And here comes Harmon the other way with Fowler on her. Pass up ahead to Shiloh Zancanella. Zancanella lost the handle out of bounds, but that's off of Bronx, so it'll be Rock Springs ball. 23 seconds here in the first. It's a 5-point game. As poorly as the Jackson ladies have played. Inbounds to Condi. Allison gets it to Aspen Solstice. Solstice around the horn here, right in front of us. To Isabel Bear. Bear lost the handle out of bounds. Jackson ball. You can play for a last shot here. You got 12 seconds. Got to be quick about it. If you got a 12-second play in the book, this is it. Here comes Fowler across the line. Clock down to 6. 5. Fowler weaves through traffic, runs into a player, and down she goes. And they're going to call charging as
no travel.
Oh, travel. Isabel Bear is the player that Fowler ran into, and now 3 seconds. There really isn't time here to do anything. Here comes the full court heave. That's not going to get there. So at the end of one, it's Rock Springs 8. Jackson 3. We'll be right back with the second quarter. You're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you...
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
All right, we're back courtside, ready to start the second quarter. Can't be any worse than that first 8. I don't know.
That wasn't our best quarter. So
the girls were not off the bus in that last 8 minutes.
We are now.
As Webb in the corner to Mads Holland, works it inside. Shot blocked, attempted by Maggie Holland, but getting a piece of it was Rock Springs' Allison Condi. Still 8-3, just underway here in the second. Jackson basketball, inbounds to Fowler. Fowler going to drive baseline, put up a 20-footer on the run, no good. Rebound comes out to Lucy Webb. Webb to Maggie Holland. Maggie will try one. That's no good, but on the backside rebound is her sister, Maz, who goes down in a heap. And standing over the top of her was Julia Harmon.
Yeah, I think they said travel again.
Okay.
I missed that for sure, but that's what I think he called.
Rock Springs brings the ball up. Tigers up 8-3. There's Isabella Bear. Works it out to Zancanella. Now around the horn. Far side. Good pump fake. Baseline drive shot. No good. Rebound from Condi is no good either, but a foul. That was Harmon on that baseline drive. But the foul on the putback of Condi, and we'll wait for a number here. That's going to be Jax Strickland who picks up the foul. Meanwhile, the first shot of 2 is no good from Condi. She's a 35% free throw shooter for the Tigers. Allison eyes the second. Can't get that either. Rebound, Mads Holland. Here comes Mads, 1-on-3. Doesn't have numbers, so she'll slow it up. Up ahead to Lucy Webb. Webb bumps hard there, no call. as she and Julia Harmon collided. They let him go. Maggie Holland almost gets a steal out of Aspen Solstice. In the corner is Shyla Zancanella. Zancanella. Bounce pass. And that far, we're so far up here in the rafters, I can't even see these little numbers.
Yeah, no,
Good
I can't help you very well.
Webb and Harmon bumped there. Now around, and it's Aspen Solstice from 3. No good. Fowler with a rebound. Every rebound, I tell you better secure them because people are looking to pull it out of your hands. Lucy Webb, again, another bump, this time with Isabella Bear. Top of the key, Holland lost the handle. Ari Fowler, she'll try a long one. That's too short. Rebound. Rock Springs, it's Bear. Isabella weaves through 3 Bronx and now dishes to Solstice. Far side to Zancanella, who missed. Rebound. Jack Strickland for Jackson Bronx. Jax pulls up, needs help, gets it from Webb. Lucy Webb drives, runs into 3 different Rock Springs girls. She goes down. That was Condi was there. Zancanella, this game's gotten physical. A lot of bumping.
I was going to say that Mads went in there and was on the ground too.
Still do not see the return. Well, there's Emma Acey. I was getting all excited for a moment. Acey back out there. Inbounds is knocked out of bounds by Maggie Holland, playing strong defense on Kate Kilpack here. Now Fowler. Jackson's going to press it here a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
Full court press, trying to cause a bobble.
I saw that a little bit during the JV game.
Harley Rommel is in for Ari Fowler now. Here's Kate Kilpack. Jackson backs off a little bit. Kilpack almost lost the dribble. Mads Holland works her up and out of bounds. Threw it away, and they're going to give Mads Holland the block. Just too strong on the defense. Mads just was not giving Aspen any room to move, but she was just too bodied up on her.
Yeah,
and she comes out with her third. She has to sit.
Her first 2 are good ones. That one,
Julia Harmon inbounds to Kate Kilpack. Now it's into Emma Acey, up and in over the top of Trinity Green. And the only way to stop Acey is to foul Acey. She's too big, 6 foot, far side in the corner. Trinity Green wide open, but they're going to give a foul first. Trinity was driving that baseline, which I loved. All of a sudden the seas parted, and she says, I'm going right to the rim. But that's going to be a foul on Julia Harmon, her second, which is the cause for the whistle. Here's Ankeny for Jackson. Cat pulls up the dribble, needs help. Now gets it stolen away by Emma Acey. Up ahead to Cat Kilpack. Kate Kilpack will hand off to Solstice. Her shot, or Harmon rather, her shot no good. I don't know what that whistle was. They just blow whistles all the time, and
you always just think it's a foul. It's all right.
I don't know why you keep stopping the game. I mean, granted, I don't know basketball, but I don't see anybody down and writhing in pain. What is with the whistle?
The ball went out of bounds.
Solstice stole that away. Here comes Rock Springs. Emma Acey. Over to Shyla Zancanella. She'll try a long one. Loops in and out. Rebound Jack Strickland. She's tall. She goes up there and fights with the big ones. Pulls it down. Harley Rommel. Rommel looking inside. That was ill-advised pass. She tried to find Trinity Green, but Trinity was triple covered. That was not likely to. I mean, she got the best result out of bounds off a tiger paw. There's an inbounds to Maggie Holland, who put it right up. She was ready to shoot. It was like it was a set play. It almost worked. Emma Acey, meanwhile, on Harley Rommel. And yeah, that's a mismatch. Acey with a left-hand layer, and it's 12-3 Tigers. Rommel picks up her dribble, in a lot of trouble. Can't find anyone to pass to. You cannot stop dribbling against this Rock Springs team until you have an idea of where you're going to pass. There's no reason to stop dribbling until you know where the ball's going next, because they will come and trap you the minute you stop dribbling. The second, here's Acey. Trinity Green on her. Good cut there from Kate Kilpack. Backs it back out to Shyla Zancanella. Her shot missed. Ankeny with a rebound. Harley Rommel on that far side. Works it up ahead. That pass picked off. Zancanella took it. Here comes Emma Acey, up and in. And a timeout, Coach Pregame will go with her. We're into the second quarter. It's Rock Springs 14, Jackson 3. Right back after these on the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
4:04 to go in the half, and Rock Springs went on a little bit of a run there thanks to some careless ball handling by the Bronx. Emma Acey's been good for 11 of the Tigers' 14. And both teams back out on the floor after the break. Yeah, this is a game I'm watching. It's very much winnable for the Lady Bronx, but not the way they're playing. Jackson's going to have to play their A game and get a B game out of Rock Springs. And what we're getting now is Rock Springs' B game and the Jackson's F game. I mean, it's just been all right, D-.
No, I wouldn't go that
We've
far.
seen
but
the
we've
girls
seen
better
them way
than
better
this.
Yes, I do have to agree. They've been way better
I
than
don't
what
know
I see
if
right
it's the weekend, Saturday afternoon, or out of rhythm, the road game. Rock Springs, by the way, playing back-to-back games. These girls just played last night against Star Valley, who they lost to. Here's Burcham now for Jackson. Into Maggie Holland, looking for Jack Strickland. Over her head, she saved it. No, she didn't. More shooting, less passing. Just shoot. I mean, the ball don't go in until you shoot.
Nope. And even though some have not made it, you got to keep trying.
Rock Springs ball, Emma Acey, kick out. This is Kilpack. Kate back to Emma, around to a wide open Isabel Bear. Her shot no good. Or sorry, that was Shyla Zancanella. Jackson, Burcham up ahead to Ari Fowler, splits two defenders. Now passes it back to Allison Burcham. Burcham, there's that double trap. As soon as you stop dribbling, two Tigers will be there. If you want to meet two Tigers from the zoo, stop dribbling. You'll see them up close and personal quickly. Isabella Bear ready to check in for the Tigers. Kate Kilpack coming up with the home team now. Works it to Acey. Acey with Kat Ankeny on her. Floats one inside to Zancanella. Good defense by Maggie Holland to deny anything happening there. Now bounce pass. This is Aspen Soltis. Kick out. That's Acey. Her three no good, but Kilpack with a rebound. And Rock Springs will get another chance at it. Zancanella inside. Lost the handle, did Plemmel. And another whistle where I don't know where it came
foul.
from.
That was a foul this time for sure. It will be on Shyla.
I mean, we were running the fast break there.
Shyla.
Can we just have fouls when someone's shooting the ball? These fouls in the backcourt when nobody saw. Ankeny with it. Top of the key to Fowler. Fowler around to Burcham. Pump fake. Another pump fake, but she's not lost her dribble now, so okay. Ankeny. Kat Ankeny. Bounce pass inside to Jack Strickland is a good one. Jack still it got posted up really well there. Jack's turned around, and that's a pretty good matchup. Good defense by Ashlyn Plemmel, who's listed at 5'9", but she's as big as Jax. That might be a pair of 5'9", 5'10"ers. Rock Springs ball, Emma Acey in no hurry. Bounce pass to Kilpack. Kilpack on Kat Ankeny. Kate bounces it inside. Solstice shot good. That's a little 15-foot turnaround. Up and in by Aspen Soltis. Fowler floats a pass to Burcham, and she gets rammed by Isabella Bear. And Bear's been very physical in limited time off the bench. Every time I see a Bronco down, number 22 has been nearby Jackson ball for Isabella. It's only her first. Pass into Maggie, out to Ankeny. Has an open three. That's off the back of the iron, no good. AC pulls down the rebound. Maggie Holland guarding her. I like this matchup. Maggie. Solstice gets it far side, and now to Bear. Isabella Bear drives baseline. Reaching in there was Jax Strickland, but that shot up and in. And that was Isabella Bear with a...
No, that was AC.
AC again. 18-3 now. Rock Springs with 1:15 to go in the half. Jack Strickland in trouble, out to Ari Fowler. Fowler drives. There's a nice 15-foot shot. No good.
Oh, it looked like it went in from...
Fowler just trying to make things happen, and Ari got clipped in the face. She's holding her hand up to her right eye as she went into traffic.
How was that not a shooting?
No
foul. It was not a foul. Oh, okay.
Out comes Ashlyn Plemmel. And into the game, Allison Condi. Here's the inbounds pass. Fight for it. Rock Springs has it up ahead to Kate Kilpack. Her layup is no good. Jack Strickland there for the rebound. Kate heard footsteps coming and was a little strong with the layup. Fowler hands off to Burcham. Burcham almost lost it. Now she'll put up a 15-footer. No good. The rebound pulled down by Emma AC. Kate Kilpack stolen away by Maggie Holland. Kate never saw it. Plenty of time here. Jack Strickland to Lucy Webb. Webb out to Ari Fowler. Fowler way out onto the perimeter. Got AC on her. Tries a pass to Jack Strickland. Off the mark. Too high. And out of bounds. It's tough to pass over the top of Emma AC, who's 6 foot. And it looks like Rock Springs head coach Mike Swenson is happy to have AC cover Ari Fowler. Here's AC right now. Her 18-footer, no good. Rebound, fight for it. Finally to the hands of Kate Kilpack. Kilpack back to AC. She gets around Burcham. 14-footer, no good. Rebound put right back to by Condi, and that doesn't go. And with 3 seconds, Jackson's going to lose the ball. Oh, my. That was a dreadful first half for the Lady Bronx.
Only place to go is up.
3 points, 18-3. We have seen the Jackson girls play much better. And it is not the Rock Springs defense. I can tell you, this Rock Springs defense statistically is not that great. And by the eye test, watching them now, it's not what the defense is doing. Jackson is just imploding. They're beating themselves right now. And I know they're better than this. Maybe they felt a little pressure of this being the one chance to get a win.
Maybe.
A big chance. But they just look fuzzy off the bus. Not there. Maybe we change things around with a little halftime pep talk. How about that? We'll get stats and all that. Halftime show coming up in a moment. You're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Sports.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast-track you on the slopes, we can fast-track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
We're back here halftime at the Tigers Den. Is that what we're saying? Tigers Lair? Tigers.
don't know. Do tigers live in dens?
Tiger spot. It's the Tiger spot. It's been all Rock Springs so far, 18-3. And it's not like Rock Springs has played their best game. I bet you if you ask Coach Swenson, he'd say that was not our best half. They didn't shoot it too well. They didn't do a lot of things well. It was good enough for 18 points. And for Jackson, it wasn't so much what the Tigers did. It's what the Jackson girls did not do. And that's they did not do very much right. And it wasn't even missed shots. It was just everything. Coughing the ball up, bad passes. Well, you can only get better from here. You're right. Statistically, for Rock Springs, I can imagine most of the numbers fall under number 21. It's been that way all season. Emma Acey is as advertised.
Yep, let's just take her out of the equation.
Yeah.
So that means we take her out and her points. We got a 5-3 game.
And I said we needed to take her out.
Just saying. I mean, so obviously she's got 13 points. So we take Emma out of it, her 13 points. It's a 5-3 game at halftime.
Emma Acey's already just about at her season average, which is 14.5 a game, 6.5 boards. She's the best rebounder, best shooter, best steals. She does it all. And without Emma Acey, this Rock Springs team is, I don't know. They're not the Tigers without Acey. They need her, and I thought the way to get her would be what looked like Jackson was doing early, and that's assign 3 or 4 different or your best cover girls on her and play her strong, play her rough, and get fouls if you're going to get fouls. Mads picked up some. The Green sisters can both play good D. Maggie Holland can play good D. I would love to see all 4 of those names just glued to 21, but they kind of got away from that because they had to worry about other things. When you got leaks all over the dam, you can't just plug one leak and everything was falling apart. The offense, where did we get points from the Bronx?
Ari had 2 and Lucy contributed 1.
Yeah, Ari's been trying, and she's been throwing them up, but sometimes shooters need a little time to get a groove.
I mean, Allison's shot a couple, Maggie Holland's shot a couple, so get them to drop.
Yeah,
it's a different game right now.
It's not like Rock Springs is running away with this. You got time to get there, but you're running out of time. Half the game gone now, so you make some halftime adjustments. I think you run some kind of hybrid defense.
Yeah,
where
I was
you
say
man
the
up
Bronx
on
didn't
AC.
Score a single point in the second.
Yeah.
All their points were from the first.
As bad as the first was, the second was worse. I think you got to identify put out the biggest fires first, and that's the turnovers on offense that are unnecessary, and that's stopping your dribble. That's something that Jackson hasn't done in a long time, and that's reverting back to some bad habits. You make bad passes when you're panicked, and you get panicked when you get trapped, double-team trapped, and you get double-team trapped when you stop dribbling. When you're dribbling the basketball, you're dangerous, and the defense has to give you a little bit of room. When you stop your dribble for no reason, and that's what I'm seeing a lot of tonight, you just stop your dribble because you want to stop dribbling, that's when all of a sudden you're going to get a double-team trap. That sets the panic in, and then you throw the ball right to the wrong jersey. Know what you're doing with the ball ahead of time. Jackson's much better team than this. We've seen it. That was their worst 16 minutes of the season, and it couldn't have come at a worse time because this is a game where they very well can win
and
this.
Maybe they got in their own heads because that possibility, like you look at the stats, like, hey, we can beat this team. And that maybe that's just it. Where other times they go out there, they're giving their whole heart. And they've had some good fights. We need to see them play the way they've played this year so far.
Yeah, I mean, to me, they almost look like a team that's kind of playing under pressure. It's almost like this is a regionals game, and they're a little panicky, they're a little nervous, they're a little not woke. I mean, there's no reason. It's just a Saturday afternoon affair in Rock Springs. Ain't nobody watching except for our thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers. But shh, we'll be quiet. That's why I thought this would be a Saturday to go ahead and get that sneaky win.
They're just sleeping. They're being quiet.
They're
going to come out and they are going to
Well,
go on fire.
That's the problem. That sleepy Saturday, the Lady Broncs are sound asleep. This is not them. 18-3 at the half. We'll come right back and cue up some more things as we're just 3 minutes away from tapping this second one and getting it started. It's Jackson Broncs basketball on KZ95, the Jackson Hole Radio.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Gromont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Play coverage of Jackson Broncs sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Well, the Lady Broncs were a long time in the dressing room, and I might have guessed that. And they all come out with shoulders slumped a little as if they got a good butt chewing. I don't know if Coach Pregame is that kind of coach. If I'm their coach, I might have lit into them a little bit, only because I know they can play better than that. I say, ladies, wake up.
Yeah,
My
like a little
goodness.
bit, like kind of having that, like it can't
Show
be a safety.
Sweetwater. Show Sweetwater County we're better than this. That was not a good time. And even when they came out, they weren't real eager to go out and shoot warm-ups like right now, because I don't think shooting's been the problem. It's been everything else. But, yeah,
I mean,
I
what
think
they've shot hasn't dropped. If a few more of those have dropped, we'd have a little closer game. But
we've seen that a lot this season, last season, but we've seen good things between that. I haven't seen hardly a good thing this afternoon to get excited about. And I don't know if they sat in a dark, quiet room for 10 minutes or
I'm going to say,
Coach
girls,
Bingham
if you listen to this
said
lady, please do not take this out on Jake. He cares about you greatly.
Maybe one of the senior leadership players took it upon themselves to give their peers a little earful. I don't know, but that's not the girls we've been watching all year.
No, I mean, I do have to say, they do not look like themselves right now. But I know they got it in them. Let's get a little fire out there.
All right, we start the third quarter.
Let's go, girls.
And it's 18-3, so the Broncs got some digging out to do.
Ari goes on a little fire hit. 3 threes. Boom.
Yeah, and you're right back there.
It's 12-18. There you go.
Yeah, for Rock Springs, as we said, this is not an explosive team, certainly. And it's a team that's led by just one player, and it has been all year. It's not a secret to what the Tigers try to do. They try to get the ball to Emma AC. That's it. So defending, it becomes a simple game for you, I would think. And then offensively, the Tigers have been pretty good. You know, they have some size. So when Jackson has pounded it inside, the shots are tough. Those girls keep their hand. They keep their Tiger paws up. It's hard to get a shot over him. Here's Ari Fowler as we'll start. Jackson moving left to right on your YouTube screen. Ankeny to Burcham to Fowler and around to Webb. Webb, bounce pass for Fowler. It's not a good one. Stolen away. Fed up to AC. Her shot blocked, I think. Clean.
No.
Ooh.
We're giving it to Ari. Yep.
Ari Fowler gets her second.
No, her first.
Oh, all right.
Unless they didn't mark it.
It'll send AC to the line. And again, anytime you foul MAC, it's okay with me. Make her do this, and she misses. I mean, you just have to make Emma's Saturday the worst she's ever had. And you can win when you're in Rock Springs. It's really the only formula. She's that good. She makes that one. 19-3, 16-point game for the Tigers. Fowler will inbounds right in front of the cheerleaders. It's Webb back to Fowler. Ari works it up to Lucy Webb. Ahead to Ankeny. She's open 3-on-1 for a moment. Bounce pass to Burcham. Not a good one. And almost stolen away. Here's Ari Fowler. Drives. Kick out. Webb. Webb baseline. Picks up double team. Shot from Trinity Green. Partially blocked. That was Allison Condi. Got a hand on it. Rock Springs doing a good job of the blocks. We'll give them that. Defensively, they try to get a hand on the ball. Their hands are always up. Ooh. Here's a steal by Lucy Webb as she walks it down and can't get the left-handed layup. Burcham with a putback. That won't go either. Out of bounds. That's off Condi, or that's off Plemo, rather. And Jackson will retain possession. 2 looks underneath the basket, and they won't go in. Ari Fowler. Can't find anyone. Now she gets it to Trinity Green. Trinity on Harmon. Now baseline drive. That was not the place to go. There was no room there. She shut herself off and then had to give away the pass. AC gets it over to Condi. Condi, bounce pass inside, looking for Kilpack. Stolen away by Lucy Webb. Second trip down. The Tigers have had the ball taken away by Lucy. Fowler, wide open 3. Air mails it out of bounds. She had plenty of time, plenty of space, and she's just not having a Fowler night. Not a single player in black is having a night yet, or an afternoon. Emma AC Fowler all over her. Got to be careful here. Fowler kicks it out. Long baseline drive. Shot from Julia Harmon misses. Fight for the rebound. And a foul. I think. I don't know what he's pointing at.
Jump ball. Oh, foul.
That'll be on Julia Harmon for Rock Springs. Lucy Webb will inbounds for Harmon. It's her third. Both teams with 1 team foul here. And now Harmon will come out with those 3 fouls. Shayla Zancanella will replace her. Webb will inbounds. A little bit of pressure here. Rock Springs trying to cause a bobble. Lucy Webb, they're ready to trap. There's the pull up, the dribble. And there's where you're in trouble. But she does get it up ahead to Green. Burcham shot blocked. That time it was Ashlyn Plemo from behind. Rock Springs is getting to the shooter very quickly. I'll give them that. These Jackson Broncs haven't got many clean looks as the Tigers get there in a hurry when they sense you're going to shoot. Allison Condi with a foul, though. It'll send Burcham to the line. Allison a 40% free throw shooter and can't get that one to go. 6:10 to play in the third. It's 19-3. Had just 1 point. No field goals yet in the second half. Burcham second, no good. Rebound. Ari Fowler tied up with Condi, and we'll flip the arrow at any rate. Rock Springs ball, inbounds by Kate Kilpack in front of the Jackson bench. The senior Kilpack floats one up ahead to Zancanella, far side to Emma AC. AC bounce pass, looking for Condi, take it away. Good defense. Trinity Green poked it away, and Lucy Webb grabbed it. Or rather, Ari Fowler did. There's Kate Ankeny with a long 3, no good. But Fowler with a rebound. Jackson will get another shot at it. Webb with a long 3. Can't get it to go, and the rebound is Kilpack for Rock Springs. Jackson can't make anything. Good news is neither can Rock Springs. Bounce pass ahead. It's Condi for the Tigers. Burcham swiping away, stolen away. Lucy Webb with another steal, anticipating that pass to a wide open Ari Fowler, and can't get the layup to go.
It's just they're doing things right now. Come on.
Good steal by Lucy, and a good pass to Fowler, who was all alone on the breakaway for the layup, and she missed it. Out of bounds, and it's Rock Springs ball. Kate Kilpack with Lucy Webb on her. Webb steals it away. Ooh.
Oh, no.
They got Lucy. That looked like a clean steal, but they're going to say a foul on Webb. Mads Holland replaces Kat Ankeny. Mads playing with three fouls, and that's 2 now on Jackson's Lucy Webb.
I think Trinity Green has 2 as well.
Kilpack, that's AC turnaround jumper right over the top of Mads Holland. And she'll make that 9 out of 10 times. You just have to hit her in the arm. Just do it. I know Mads didn't want to pick up her 4th. There's Burcham. Her shot runner in the lane was a good one, but no, won't go in. Rebound Green to Burcham, now out to Webb. Lucy with AC on her. Bounce pass Burcham. Burcham guarded by Kate Kilpack. Burcham, she's going to try a drive into the paint. Runs into a double team. Now kicks it out to Lucy Webb. Now to Fowler. Fowler, baseline drive, tries a tough angle shot. No good. Rebound Green, no good. Emma AC, how many no goods can I say in a sentence? Oh. Shyla Zancanella, cross court to AC. Eyes up a 3. She'll try it. That won't go. Fowler and Condi bumped hard on the rebound, but they let him play. Burcham with it now. Here comes Lucy Webb working on Condi. Bounce pass to Fowler. Lets one go by. And then Emma AC comes and slaps it away.
Ooh.
Well, Fowler had a good idea. She let Kate Kilpack fly by, and she had no idea that Kilpack was being followed up by Emma AC, who
she just kind of
swiped a big paw at it, knocked it out of bounds, and Fowler comes out.
I didn't think she was hitting her chest because
Lucy
I'm
Webb
mad.
will inbounds. Lucy looking around, finds Harley Rommel. Her baseline 3 no good, but Webb gets the rebound. Or rather, Holland gets the rebound. Here's Harley Rommel. Her floater in the lane, no good. That was from about 18 feet. But she will go to the line. Rommel to the stripe, where she has made only 1 free throw on the season in, I think, 4 attempts. And can't get that one to go.
How did that roll just off the side?
3:51 to go. Webb comes out. Hayden Block comes in for her first look. And Rommel will try to get Jackson their first points of the second half, their first points since the first quarter. Can't do it. No good. Rebound off the hands of Clemmel, and that's Jackson ball. Ashland kind of let it go, but you didn't want to do that, Ashland. That's off you. Jackson ball. Trinity Green will inbounds. Triggers it into Harley Rommel. Picks up a double team into Mads Holland. Mads Holland hits it, ripped out of her hand.
Yeah, nice.
And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Kate Kilpack. Well, for a team statistically that's not good defensively, this has been a very physical defensive team, these Rock Spring Tigers. They are hard to play against. Give them that. Here's Mads Holland. Her shot, no good. Close. Rebound. Looks like Rock Springs a tie up and jump ball. That's Trinity Green, just would not give up on that. And from laying on the ground forces the jump ball. Zoe Green in for her sister now. And changes by both teams. Jackson ball, Harley Rommel will inbounds. Rommel gives it to Mads Holland. Kick out to Block. Hayden back to Rommel. Rommel with a pump fake. Pulls up her dribble. Now she can dribble again after the reach in by Isabella Bear.
Oh, nice.
Rommel, baseline 3, no good. Rebound, Rock Springs. That's Aspen Soltis, the sophomore.
That was some nice passing and looking there.
Sancanello with it now. Bounce pass inside. That's poked away. And Jackson with the turnover. Good defense, Zoe Green, who knocked it away, and Block picked it up. But now an errant pass goes right out of the building through the exit sign and into the hot dog machine. It'll be Rock Springs ball on the turnover. 3:09 to go in the third. Jackson has those 3 points in the first quarter. They're still there. Aspen Soltis with it now. Over the line. Here, near side to Zancanella. Zancanella guarded by Rommel. Bounce pass into Emma AC. She picks up a double team, triple team, which she should. And the reach in on Allison Burcham there. Neither team of the bonus, but that's 4 fouls.
No,
on
that was
Rock
a jump
Springs.
ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here's Emma AC on Burcham. Burcham stole it away. Allison Burcham, good job. AC went left, the ball went right, and Allison stayed right with the ball. There's a block by Allison Condi on Harley Rommel. Coming the other way is Rock Springs. 2-on-1 break, up, no good. Rebound Condi is in. Well, Zancanella missed the layup, but right there for the rebound was Allison Condi, the sophomore, and Jackson continues to just get outplayed. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it with him. With the score, Rock Springs 23, Jackson 3. You're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95, the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
We're back with 2:34 to go in the third. Jackson down 20. And have scored just 3 points in this contest. Ari Fowler with the basketball now for the Bronx. It's Harley Rommel, baseline 3. That's no good. Rebound Jack Strickland, block. And a foul. The crowd does not like it. They're going to call it on Allison Condi, I believe. It did look like all ball. However, Emma AC went over the back. She's the one that could have got a foul, I guess, if you were going to call one. But
I mean, that's who I thought it was at first.
Yeah, it all looked clean to me. And again, it's these whistles, but it'll send to the line for Jack Strickland, who does finally get the Bronx points here in the second half as Strickland gets that free throw to go. 23-4. Jacqueline Strickland in the aqua kicks, eyes her second, and gets a friendly roll. It's in. 2 for 2 for Jackson. It's 23-5. Rock Springs ball. This is Isabel Bear there with it right here on the near side, bottom of your screen. Works it top to Condi. Condi far side to Solstice. Aspen gets it to Emma AC. AC being guarded by Zoe Green. AC going to walk around a little bit. Now Rommel picks her up. Baseline 3 from Bear. No good. Rebound Jack Strickland on the backside. Jackson's woke up. 2 free throws and now a board. That pass, top of the key to Fowler. AC almost grabbed it. Lucy Webb, baseline drive. Bounce pass baseline to Zoe Green. Can't handle it, out of bounds. Lucy loves that baseline drive. She does not need a lot of room there. And a good idea and a good pass to Zoe just on the other end. It didn't connect. Solstice to to Zancanella. Zancanella looking for Condi, but it's stolen away by Lucy Webb. She goes down for the layup, no good, and they're going to get Condi on a quick foul here. Another one on her. And that's now bonus for Jackson. That's 5 fouls for the Tigers. 6, actually, I think. Lucy Webb to the line.
As Mac would say, free points. Let's go.
Minute 32 to go. Yeah, you love when the clock is stopped and you're able to score. Webb taking a long look, puts it up, no good. Checking in now. Condi's going to come out with those fouls. That is, they didn't put it up, but I think that's at least 3 on her.
Actually,
replaced by Ashlyn Plemmel, the 5'9" senior. Webb. Deep knee bend, puts it up, no good, and the rebound is Plemmel. Here comes AC for Rock Springs. Emma AC with Webb on her. Pulls up her dribble. Passes, dangerous. Ari wanted to steal it, but it got to Zancanella. Solstice with a long 3, no good. Rebound Plemmel, right back out to Solstice. Now Emmy AC. Emma over in the far side to Zancanella. Bounce pass inside to Plemmel and a tie-up. It'll be a jump ball. Jackson in possession of the arrow now. Will take the ball. Minute 10 to go in the third. Jackson down 23-5. Jack Strickland's 2 from the stripe this quarter. The only points in the half. The only points since the first quarter for Jackson. Here's Jack Strickland with it now. She'll try a shot or a pass. It's blocked by Plemmel, and then the shot on the other end is blocked. Just hands everywhere for Rock Springs. That pass intended for Zancanella out of bounds, and she taps her chest, said, my fault. The sophomore just bobbled it right into the first row. Jackson ball with under a minute in the third. Ari Fowler with it. Ari, she's going to put up a 3. That's blocked by Emma Acey. And here comes Rock Springs. Solstice Aspen with Fowler on her. Reaches in. And Ari's going to get a foul there. And Fowler is...
Just her second.
Looks a little disgusted with herself. That all the other 4 players should have that same look. Her second. That pass into Emma Acey trying to back up Green into the lane. And a foul. And it's going to be on Green. You got to play her hard. I like the way Zoe was playing that. Zoe was just bodying up and not allowing Emmy to shove her back towards the rack. And they'll usually let that go to a great extent. I'm surprised they called that. That was just good bumping down low. And I'm surprised at that whistle, but it gives AC 2. She wasn't even in the act of shooting, I didn't think. But she gets 2. She makes 1. And it's 24-5. Rock Springs. Ari Fowler across half court. Now feeds Harley Rommel. Rommel to Lucy Webb here. Webb bounce pass intended for Jax. Almost lost it. Jack Strickland drives left side. Shot no good, but she will draw the foul. Yeah, knowing that Rock Springs going to get hands on everything, you've got to try, see if you can pick up some fouls here. AC got clipped in the mouth. She wants some paper towels. Jack Strickland of the line, fresh off her 2 for 2 just moments ago. She's had the only points for the Bronx here in the second half. AC gets tended to by the trainer on the sidelines, and she's officially out of the game as Jack Strickland looks at her first of 2 and misses. At 21 and a half seconds to go in the third. Jackson down by a bunch. Strickland tries the back end here. Rattles in and out, no good. Plemmel with a rebound for Rock Springs. Lost the handle, but goes right to Aspen Solstice. Solstice with Fowler on her. Ari being pesky. Aspen does not panic, though. Still not over the line. Time running out.
Yes.
And a timeout.
Oh, saved by the coach.
And Coach Mike Swenson was not patient enough. He was panicked a little. He did not think Solstice was going to get that ball over the line, and she may not have. And that was all Ari Fowler and her defense. She just did not give Aspen any kind of breathing room, and she caused that timeout.
I would like to see a little bit more pressing and pressure. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind it on this team as long as, again, you've got to sign one person to 21 when she's out there. Everybody else you can double team. I would leave everybody else wide open if you have to. Just have someone on 21 and press. Yeah, I don't mind that. And Emma Acey, speaking of 21, still not back in the lineup. And she'll take a seat. Jackson has Fowler, Strickland, Webb, Rommel, and Green. That's Zoe out there. And here's Plemmel. Bounce pass. Wide open. Zancanella at the buzzer cannot get the shot. And after 3, it's Rock Springs 24, Jackson 5. We'll come back to the final 8 here at the Tigers' Den or lair or Tigers' Place. When right after these, you're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
For Jackson Hole Radio, it's Jake, Kimmy K. 8 minutes on the board, 4th quarter. Jackson down 24-5. They put on the floor Burcham, Mads Holland, Maggie Holland. 52. I don't know who that is.
And Gray. I don't know her first name. Something Gray. She's also a freshman, I believe.
Never heard of her. Never seen her. It's her first varsity action all year. It'll be Rock Springs ball. Julia Harmon inbounds to Kate Kilpack. Kilpack works it to Plemmel, lost the handle right back to Kilpack. Kilpack pulls up the dribble, bounce pass intended for Plemmel, but stolen away by 52. Who is Gray?
Gray.
Banging, that's Harmon with a shot, no good. And a foul, and that might be on Maggie Holland. It is. So it'll, in the act of shooting, so it'll send Kate Kilpack to the line to shoot 2. Maggie Holland, her first. And Kilpack makes that one to make it 25-5, back to a 20-point game. Kilpack with her second of 2, and that's good. And Kate Kilpack came into this game 1 for 2 from the line, buries both of those. Burcham with a long 3 off the window, no good. Rebound Ashlyn Plemmel. Dishes to Solstice, up to Kate Kilpack. Kilpack 1-on-2, she'll pull it up. Solstice now top of the key. That pass over the head and into the scorer's table of Julia Harmon. Too high for her. She was wide open. It was there, but the pass just too high, and a turnover. It'll give Jackson the ball now with 7:24 to go in regulation, 26-5. The Bronx got a long way to go. Webb inbounds to Burcham. Back to Webb. Allison to mysterious 52. Pass too high, out of bounds. Turnover. Rock Springs ball. Inbounds by Julia Harmon on that far side, half court. Harmon floats one to Solstice. Dangerous. She lost it for a moment. Lucy Webb was on her close. Bray Mellon, thank you, for 52. And the future of the Jackson Bronx, senior, or freshman, Bray Mellon. Got it.
Ray Gray. I was close.
Inbounds from Harmon. Floats one all the way up here to Zancanella. She collides with her own player. Both those girls are hurt.
Ooh.
That was tough. Solstice in the head gets right up, says, no, I'm fine. And meanwhile, it's Zancanella who took it in the lower body, like on the knee. She is holding that right leg up. I would go get them both out of there. You got plenty of players. Here comes the inbounds from Harmon. Julia, bounce pass into Kate Kilpack. Kilpack working on Mads Holland. Far side now to Aspen Solstice. Aspen inside. Power move by Ashlyn Plemmel, the 5'9" senior, puts it up and in. Good looking power forward move. Mads Holland to Bray Mellon, out of her hands, but she gets it back. Mellon now feeds Lucy Webb. Webb inside to Mads Holland. Over to Maggie Holland, up and in. That was some superior ball movement from Jackson. Holland to Holland. Sounds like a law firm, but it's good for 2. Julia Harmon with it now. Being watched peskily by Bray Mellon, all over her. Almost caused it. Now she does cause a turnover. Into the hands of Allison Burcham, up and in. That was all Bray Mellon's defense. And it coughed it up to Burcham, who took it all the way. And now Allison Burcham going to play a little D as she reaches in to cause the tie-up. The arrow favors the Tigers, though. No, they're going to call Burcham on the reach-in foul, her first. Rock Springs inbounds. It's Zancanella lost the handle, but gets it out to Harmon. Now to Kate Kilpack. Kilpack, bounce pass near side. Aspen Solstice, baseline cut by Zancanella, finds her. And now it's over to Ashlyn Plemmel. Her little 10-footer is off the mark. Here comes Bray Mellon with it for Jackson. Floats one ahead to Mads Holland. Now to Maggie Holland. In the bucket. And again it's Holland, and it's Mads to Maggie for another 2. Another turnover, but Burcham's going to get a reach in from behind, I'm afraid. She knocked it out of the hands of Julia Harmon, and it is Allison Burcham. That looked like he had another turnover. Jackson is finally in the final 6 minutes
no,
here.
they gave that to Bray.
Has woke up to play. Oh, okay. That's Bray Mellon. I thought for sure that was.
Who's at the
Well,
line?
it doesn't matter, as that one's in. The shot by Kate Kilpack. We're seeing more changes. Emma Acey back in the ball game for the Tigers. So is Allison Condi. As a second of 2 coming here from Kilpack. She made the first. Misses the second. Rebound to Maggie Holland. 29-11. Jackson down. Maggie Holland with the ball now. Last 2 trips down, it's been Hollins doing the damage. There's a 3, no good from Bray Mellon. It looked good, but it just wouldn't go in. Now Emma Acey gets a finger in the face. That's Maggie Holland. Maggie taps her and said, "My bad, my finger," or thumb. Acey shakes it off. She'll go down to the line as they're in the bonus. No fouls on the Tigers here in this quarter. 5 for the Bronx. And I think that's the way I wanted to see it all game, is to be very physical on 21 especially. And she makes that. Bear comes into the game for Rock Springs, replacing Shayla Zancanella. Second of 2 from Emma Acey. She made the first. And she makes the second. It's 31-11, back to a 20-point game with 5:25 to go. Bray Mellon brings it up court for the Bronx. Her pass taken away by Emma Acey. She stole it. Emma goes coast to coast, up and in. You got to be careful with the passes. Freshman trying to pass around that senior Acey. Not easy. There's a step in and a foul on Julia Harmon as she was not set as Mads Holland was flying by, and she'll pick up the block. And she'll pick up a little bit of pain for her trouble. Bray Mellon will inbounds and trigger it to Ari Fowler here. Fowler with it, watched by Emma Acey, and passed it right to Emma Acey. You are not going to pass it over the top of a 6-foot Emma Acey. Never going to happen. There's a baseline shot, no good. Oh, it does go in. Julia Harmon gets it. You just can't pass over the top of 21. There's another pass, and she gets a hand on it. Nice drive in the lane by Ari Fowler, and that's a highlight reel. Ari Fowler on a off-balance shot, just put it up and in from 13 feet away. Knocked out of bounds, still be Rock Springs ball. Trinity Green checks in for Bray Mellon, who played some good minutes. Rock Springs basketball, 4:35 to go. Tigers work it around the perimeter. Emma Acey on Kat Ankeny. Now passes back to Julia Harmon. Near side is a bear to Condi. Condi bounces inside to Acey, and she's played rough. That's good. And it kicked the ball away from her. And Rock Springs has to reset. Bounce pass looking inside, and Kilpack did save it. She got it to Bear, and now Emma Acey's shot, no good. Rebound off Mads Holland. And it'll stay Rock Springs ball. It is a tough battle down there in the paint. Bray Mellon right back in the game for Kat Ankeny. Just built too big of a deficit here as Harmon puts one up. Julia Harmon, that's in and out, no good. Rebound Rock Springs. Here's Emma AC. That's good. It's a 2. 37-13. AC strikes again. And here's Ari Fowler. Far side, Maggie Holland. Long shot, no good. Rebound backside and a fight for that. And it's Green, Trinity Green, tied up with Julia Harmon.
Julia Harmon just took Trinity down, man.
Julia Harmon and Isa Bear are some tough gals for Rock Springs, for sure. Here's Maggie Holland. Works it to teammate Trinity Green. Now to Ari Fowler. Baseline drive is just short. Out of bounds. Ari says that's our ball.
Yeah,
Referees agree. Jackson basketball. It was a good look there from Ari. She left it just a little short. Bray Mellon into Trinity Green. Green, top of the key, Fowler. Fowler will try a long 3. Good! And they give her the triple. 37-16 now. With 3:25 to go and losing the handle, Rock Springs, Julia Harmon.
Let's go.
Unforced error right out of bounds. Jackson ball. Jackson's woke up too late to play here, but it's a good last 6 minutes. Bray Mellon lets a 3 go, no good. Rebound backside, Trinity Green. That won't go either. And a third try at the bucket from Mads Holland won't go in, but she's fouled. On the foul, it's going to be Kate Kilpack, her third. And now Rock Springs has 2, as Holland will get 2 shots here. That first one, no good.
Too hard. You got this, Mads. I feel like I want to cheer up here right now. Come on.
The backboard isn't. I would get ready to replace the backboard glass when Mads Holland is shooting free throws.
That one.
Harmon with a rebound. And it'll be Rock Springs. Emma AC picked up by Green, Trinity Green. Kate Kilpack with Ari Fowler on her. Kate bounce pass to Emma AC. AC backs Green into the lane a little, and now kick out to Kilpack. Over to Condi. Condi floats one inside to AC. Taken away by Trinity Green. And Jackson has a steal. Good job by Trinity playing some defense. Here's Ari Fowler, going to go by herself. 12-footer, rims in and out of bounds. Rock Springs ball. Good job. Fowler trying to do it all by herself right there, and she had a shot. Trinity Green comes out. She took a hand in the face and the eye. It's been that kind of game. Very physical between these two teams. Inbounds in front of the Jackson bench. Full court press here from the Bronx. Harmon gets it into Kate Kilpack, and she's just going to run with it on that far side. Lost the handle. She got going a little too fast. Allison Burcham steals it from her and now rolls in. Oh, they got
Jump
lucky.
Ball. Yeah.
Jump ball.
They could have called a travel on that, but since the other person was probably the reason why she traveled, that was a good, fair call.
Yeah, the arrow to Rock Springs. Inbounds from Harmon. Julia bounces it into Kate Kilpack, into Emma AC. Look out. Her scoop shot, no good. And it was Maggie Holland who came over to help, and I think they got her.
Did they, or did they give
on
it
the
to
foul? It was a double team.
They gave it to Mads, her 4th.
Mads was behind her, and Maggie was in front. Could have been either one. Mads 4th, by the way. And Emma AC makes that 38-16. AC to shoot 2. AC, the best free throw shooter on the team. And she gets them both, 39-16. Jackson ball, here comes Allison Burcham pushing the pace. She'll post up for a 3. That's short, out of bounds. No, saved. And they'll say no. Bray Mellon was standing on the line. Out of bounds. Rock Springs ball, Julia Harmon. Inbounds to AC, back to Harmon. Harmon will work it across the half quarter herself with Mellon on her. Kate Kilpack with it now. Burcham watching her. Pass over and back. Good defense by Burcham. Caused the errant pass to Julia Harmon to go into the backcourt. That's an over and back violation. And Jackson ball. Mellon inbound to Fowler. Ari. She's going to try a long 3 over the top of Emma AC. That's not easy to do, and it's just off the mark. Rebound, fight for it is Burcham and Condi. And that'll be a jump ball, and Jackson will flip the arrow again. Been a lot of jump balls because a lot of people hungry for the ball, just grabbing it. Fowler to inbounds. Wide open is Burcham. She'll take that shot. Missed it. AC got over there at the last second and put a hand in her face. Burcham with a rebound, though, and that's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound tracked down by Kate Kilpack. Here comes Rock Springs. Reach in. That's going to be a foul on Mellon. And she reached into Harmon, who was trying to run up the court. And Bray Mellon picks up her second. Minute 54 to go in the fourth. 39-16. Rock Springs ahead of Jackson. In the first of two games, we'll have the boys immediately following as Kilpack, rather.
Oh.
Or no, that is Harmon. Bangs that one off the back of the iron. No good. Into the game for Rock Springs for the first time is... I got a 44, I got a 45, I don't have a 40.
Second is good.
If that's well, maybe it's not a 40.
Whoopsies.
Second is good, so it's 40-16. And that ball's out of bounds. I think.
Nope. Foul. Ari is going to the line.
I didn't even see that one. All right, Ari Fowler to the line. Foul on Aspen Soltis, her second. Ari Fowler puts it up and in. That one's good. Ari's cheating herself out of about 4 inches there at the line. She doesn't toe the line. She's got 4, and she's such a good three-point shooter. She's like 15 feet's too close. I need to be back farther. She's like giving away inches there. She fires and misses that one. Mads Holland with a rebound, though, and keeps it alive for Jackson. Mads lost the handle. Now a reach in.
Yep.
And we got another guilty Rock Springs party. It's going to be on Shyla Zancanella, I think, her fourth.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Jackson's still not in the bonus, however. That is the fourth Tiger foul. Fowler with the ball now for Jackson. To Bray Mellon. Mellon inside, Mads Holland. Mads Holland being watched closely by Ashlyn Plemmel. Now a long three from Mellon, no good. Rebound backside is Shyla Zancanella for Rock Springs. To Solstice. Aspen going to wait now. And now hand off to Harmon. Julia fires a three, no good. Out of bounds, Jackson ball. 1:23 to go, the fourth.
Denise Swenson earning a gift card from Dejan Brew. Let's hear it for Denise Swenson.
Bronx. Bray Mellon will inbounds to Ari Fowler. No pressure here as the Tigers back off, and another mysterious whistle. Oh, a timeout. It's like, what could have possibly happened there? And we'll take the timeout with him as I was about ready to jump a referee here. I'm like, what the heck was that? 40-17 with a minute 19 to go. We'll be right back with more action and more whistles, no doubt, after.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast-track you on the slopes, we can fast-track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
Here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KC95.
Well, yes, I can tell that I'm in an intolerant mood this afternoon for any monkey business. I have no patience with the kind of game we're seeing. Or Mads Holland puts up a shot, no good.
Oh, good. She goes to the line,
Isabelle, I think, is going to get the foul there. Good drive by Holland. You got to go strong to the net. Now they're going to say it's on Plemmel, Ashlyn Plemmel. Mads Holland to the line. Puts it up and rattles in and out, no good. Well, despite improving Mads Holland by far, the team's least successful free throw shooter.
Well, nobody's been good tonight except for
No.
Jazz. Yes.
She makes that one. See, I got to give them a little bit of business to get action.
She was going to tell you what for.
40-18 now as a Bear gets it to Aspen Solstice. She wanted Bear. Bear wasn't looking, but turned around just in time. Is the Bear back to Aspen Solstice. Ari Fowler swiping away at her. Now into the game is 45, who I'm ready for. It's Rachel Rodriguez. And number 1, Uliza Vincencio in the ball game now for Rock Springs as well. So Rodriguez, Vincencio seeing their first action. Meanwhile, we get another whistle, another foul. Both teams in the bonus. I don't have to tell you that.
Who's at the line?
Vincencio. Uliza Vincencio to the line. Her first action tonight as she takes a deep knee bend and misses. 47 seconds to go in this one, the girls' game. Boys immediately following. That'll be a fun ball game and our first look at the conference all-leading scorer this year from the Tigers. And missed them both. Mads Holler with the rebound. Mads up ahead to Ari Fowler. Ari, right bottom of your screen. Fowler pulls up a dribble, trying to find Mads Holler. Stolen away by Vincencio. And now she's going to get a reach-in foul. Good job by Vincencio to draw it.
I believe that's Mads' fifth.
And Mads' afternoon is done. It'll be 5 on Mads Holland.
Should be only 4. I'm going to say she was cheated that once.
Jack Strickland will replace her. Vincencio to the line just there a moment ago. Missed them both. 22-point lead for the Tigers. Vincencio off the back of the iron, no good with that one. The second one is good. So a 41-18 game. Jackson ball. Here comes Bray Mellon. Cross court to Ari Fowler. Fowler walks it around the timeline and now to Burcham. Burcham pump fake. Bray Mellon, she lets fly. No good. Rebound. Rodriguez got tied up there with Maggie Holland. Another whistle.
Ooh.
And
other way around.
It's on Isabel Bear.
Yeah. Here goes
Maggie Holland to the line. Well, it's just been a lot of calls. I mean, it's been physical. They've let these girls bang around at times, and then they call stuff that,
I think Maggie knew that as soon as she let it go, too.
Maggie's got that unconventional release, but I got to say, I think she hit her first 4 varsity free throws when she came up, and then that wasn't one of her best, but today hasn't been one of the Bronx best efforts. She gets that one. Here comes Rock Springs with the ball now. It's Rodriguez. Bounce pass back to Solstice. Aspen. Her pass picked off by Allison Burcham. Here comes Bray Mellon. Takes a quick look at the clock and now feeds Maggie Holland. Somebody's got to shoot down to 2 seconds. Fowler inside to Strickland, and time runs out. Just can't get the shot off. So the final score, the Rock Springs Tigers 41, the Jackson Bronx 19. We'll be back and wrap things up, including the final stats and MVP choices for both teams right after these. Bronx basketball on KZ95, the Jackson Hole Radio.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senko, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, The Board Store at 130 South Gromont. Call 733-6000. 733-6000.
We're back here, final for the girls' game. Rock Springs 41, Jackson 19. Take a look at the high scores from both teams. First, what the score sheet looked like.
Hold on. I'm still adding up. Keep talking.
Adding stuff. Well,
yeah, you're killing me.
All right, I'll give you the general Jake recap, but it's going to be a little pessimistic only because I know our girls have been better. That was maybe the Lady Bronx worst effort of the season, and certainly for 3 quarters. This is the team that played badly. They were their own worst enemy. Now, credit Rock Springs. Rock Springs was better than advertised with their defense. This team has surrendered a lot of points. The Rock Springs Lady Tigers are the worst defense in the league, in the conference, by the numbers. They give up 52 points a game. But they didn't look like it tonight. Rock Springs Lady Tigers challenged every pass and every shot. And they blocked a lot of shots. They got hands-on passes. They got just enough height to make life troublesome. There were not a lot of clean looks for Jackson. And the looks they got, they just couldn't make shots. They couldn't get anything to work. The Lady Bronx, they were not the best Jackson Lady Bronx we've seen. What do the numbers look like for the hometown Rock Springs Tigers?
AC had 25 of those 41.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's looking like, I think I'm there. Allison Condi's 4. Stolas and Stolas and Kilpack 3 each. Harmon had 3. Shayla had 1. Oh, and Ashlyn Pelham had 2. I think that's all.
Okay.
Oh, wait, and number 1.
Oh,
Vizio had 1. Yes, she had 1 as well.
Line,
yes.
Well, I mean, Emma AC, and we knew it before, we know it after. 21 is this entire team. She has been all year. Emma AC averaging 14.5 a night. You said how many tonight?
25.
Yeah, she did a little better than that. We knew that's the one you got to slow down. You can't beat her. You got to just slow her down.
If she wasn't a part of it, we beat them.
Yeah, well.
If we let's take
you can't
Emma
do it
out
that
of there,
way, but
and we win by 3.
I know.
Oh, that doesn't work. Okay.
I know. Jackson Lady Bronx just didn't show up till too late, and it was too late to get it going. As the fourth quarter was 2 minutes in is when they really started playing some decent ball. But what did we do on the Bronx side of things?
I'll start with bottom up. Lucy and Mads both contributed a point each. Jax and Allison Burcham contributed 2 each. Maggie Holland had 5, and Ari Fowler had 8.
Okay. Boy, I don't know over there, honestly. I don't know. I kind of like Jack's Strickland game. She did a few really good things, the freshman.
I was thinking first half. I had it up on Jax as she went in and would be like, yeah, Jax.
And the great Zoe and Trinity played so hard in a game where we needed them to play defense. They played hard defense. I'm going to go Jax. But honestly...
Well, Bray even came in and played some great aggressive defense right there at the end, too. So Jax was my thought at the first half. When I look at the second half is a toss-up between Maggie and Ari.
The bad news is I'm not undecided because everyone was so great. I don't know who to pick. It's just there was no one who stood out like... Golly, girls,
I was
come
thinking
on.
Jax ahead of time, too. So, but I don't know.
All right, sounds good. We can go with anything there. So let's erase that. We need a taste. We need a palate cleanser, and we're going to go to boys. Right now they're doing some senior ceremony stuff, so we're early with the girls' game, and we may be late with the boys' start by the time it gets going. In fact, it's already 5:02, so it looks that way. We'll take a quick commercial break, come back, and we'll set things up for the boys' game as Jackson Rock Springs going to do it again in the second of a doubleheader here on a Saturday afternoon matinee. Coming right back to you live from Rock Springs after.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
All right, we're ready for boys basketball. Let me take that scoreboard off. I should want to erase that final score as fast as possible. We'll get that girls score off, and we'll get to boys basketball here in just a little bit. This action this afternoon is brought to you by Jackson Lumber, Jackson's original board store, the Town Square Inns of Jackson Hole, including the Antler Inn, Elk Country and Cowboy Village Resort, 49er Inn and Suites. Big O Tires, a reputation you can ride on in the Target Plaza. WYDOT, the Wyoming Department of Transportation, keeping our highways safe. Blue Spruce Cleaners, green, affordable, convenient, friendly dry cleaning service, and Silver Star Fiber fast internet for the Jackson Hole area. So the girls fall to Jackson Lady Bronx, fall to the Rock Springs Lady Tigers in a game we thought would certainly be much closer.
If they would have played against Rock Springs like they did against Riverton, this game was ours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if they would even played like their B game. This was
we
not
needed
a great
to play our
game.
We could have won this game.
Just a little more. You know, they did challenge Emma AC, I think, even more.
Yeah.
Could have been done. But meanwhile, everything else fell apart. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. They didn't look like the same girls off the bus.
Focusing too much on the defense hitting instead of, I don't know.
You know, I don't think. The way they bobbled past it, I mean, a pass right to them, they hit their hands and fell down. Like, that's like freshman.
Even a different team than we just saw on Thursday night.
They were doing freshman errors in a state title game. Like, if you put a freshman Lady Bronx in and said it's a state title game, you're in. It was like we had 5 of them. They couldn't do anything. I mean, it was a train wreck. I don't know what to blame it on, but they weren't ready to play. They were not ready to play off the bus. Meanwhile, Rock Springs playing back-to-back nights never showed signs of slowing down, although they...
But I think sometimes when you play back-to-back, like even next weekend when we're on the road and you play back-to-back, that's what you're there for. You're there, you're playing, you're excited. So sometimes I we think tired, but I think you still have the adrenaline from the night before to go on.
True.
Whether you won or lost, you still have that adrenaline, that momentum of playing.
Well, we
That'd
thought
be me.
the girls' game will be close on paper because the paper says so. This one, the paper said should not be close, so maybe we'll get it different. For the Jackson Bronx under head coach Matt Elliott, they're 0-14 overall coming in. 0-6 in conference, 0-3 in quadrant. Ranked dead last on a 14-game losing streak. This team does not score. They do not shoot well from anywhere, and they do not rebound well. They play decent defense, but this Jackson Bronx team struggling to refine their identity after graduating the Fab Five. It's not easy for the Rock Springs Tigers. They're 6-7 overall with a loss last night to Star Valley. 3-3 in conference, and still 3-0 in quadrant, unbeaten in quadrant. They're ranked number 7 out of 15 teams. They're an offensive juggernaut, the third highest scoring offense in the conference, 63 points a game. They shoot very well from the field. 45% of their shots they make. Not great from beyond the arc. They don't shoot a lot of threes, and they're not terribly successful. Everything else they shoot goes in. Defensively, average 57.5 points a game. And then rebounding. This is the number 1 rebounding team in all the 4A. So Jackson's going to be up against it, a team that does a lot of big things. And they're going to be going up against the conference's 2 leading scorers, the number 1 scorer in the conference and the number 2 scorer in the conference.
Are both on Rock Springs?
Are both on Rock Springs.
Oh.
Sam Lionberg, the 6'6 senior, with 18 points a game, leads everyone in the conference, and right behind him is Boston James, averaging a little bit over 15. These guys score a ton, and those two do most of the damage, much like the girls' game where we said you better go get 21. You better go get number 0, Sam Lionberg. He is this team's leading scorer, and he really does all the damage for Rock Springs. He's also their leading rebounder, Sam Lionberg. There's not been too many teams that could stop him or even slow him down. But they're playing back-to-back games as well. Keep your memory on that. For the Jackson Bronx, we see Mr. Consistency in Palmer Wetzel. Will Geitman if Will Geitman pretends the second half is the first half, he could be like a complete full game player.
Jack needs to have his best game right now.
Yeah, Jack's shots need to go down. He always gives you A for effort. He gives you 100%. But if the shots go down,
that's
we could
what
have
I
a ball
meant.
game.
I need the shots along with my normal Jack.
And then you find a hot triple shooter, whether it's the Larson twins, maybe a Hoffman or Chapman off the bench.
Noah
McKinney get
hit
a few
couple
steals.
there, yeah.
Because this Rock Spring team is not terribly quick. I wouldn't call them a team that loves to run it real fast. They're just good all around at everything. And they just feed Sam Lionberger. The 6'6 senior is unreal. He'll shoot threes. He'll drive the rack if you give him an open lane. He'll do it all. They can play some street ball. Arrington Purvis, big, tough 6'4 senior for Rock Springs. And Sam Eddy, 6'5 senior. They can play big and they can play physical. So I think it may be a little bit of a physical contest as well. I'll come right back with the keys to the game right after these words. You're enjoying Bronx Basketball Pregame Show on KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Well, they are still recognizing, I guess, seniors. Is it senior night?
It was seniors, yeah, up there, kind of like ours. These are all seniors in dance.
They must be graduating
band.
Everyone.
Well, did you see the wall when we walked in of all the pictures? And they've got things set up there. I mean, there's like 3 tables long of things.
Well, they're still lined up down the hall, and I think this entire school is all seniors. At one point, there was a gentleman on his knee at mid-court proposing to someone. I mean, they're bringing out the whole dog and pony show here in Rock Springs. And this game now running 15 minutes late. We haven't even started warm-ups.
I was just going to say, they haven't had warm-ups yet.
And that's after starting the girls' game early. So, yeah, we're gonna just get real familiar with every senior in Rock Springs High School. Yeah, they're still coming. They're lined up down the hall.
I sat down so I can't see down the hall.
Good time for a long commercial break.
I was going to say, do you have any other things you can show?
No. One good reason maybe to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow is Josh Allen will make an appearance. Unfortunately, he's not going to be wearing his Buffalo Bills helmet.
Yeah, but that's only to watch the commercials, correct?
Yeah. University of Wyoming has announced that they spent $2 million on an ad in the Super Bowl, and I think it's a good placement. I think it's a great idea.
And you got to spend that money if you want to get on during the Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to pay to be on that show. They don't give those spots away. But if anyone is questioning whether that's a good use of the university money, whether it's too much to spend on one ad, I got to defend that decision. I think it's a great idea. You'll never again have an opportunity like you got a UW graduate, and I've seen the ad, by the way, and many of you have probably seen it.
Oh, was it on I read the article the other day. I didn't click on the link.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, darn.
It's a good ad. It's for the university, but obviously it centers around Josh Allen, and it plays up the fact that Josh kind of wasn't wanted by any college team.
No, he wasn't on.
He came out of high school, fairly highly recruited, but nobody really took a chance on him except for Wyoming, and so the University of Wyoming just played up the idea that we're a place where if you are not given a fair shake, if you want to make your dreams come true and no one else believes in you, we do. And it just, it was really inspiring. And Josh Allen, of course, just named MVP of the NFL. Couldn't be more better timed. I think it's a great ad for the university. It's going to be awesome. And that'll be one reason to watch two teams.
But I only want to watch that and the other commercials, I think.
I'll wait for that. And that's about it. Yeah, they're pulling more seniors. They're just grabbing them from the street now. I think we're getting seniors from Green River High School. And if they have time, they may run down to Evanston and grab their seniors. They just keep on coming here in Rock Springs as we approach 20 minutes behind schedule for this game.
We could do a little online shopping right now while I wait.
Okay, let's everybody online shop. We'll be back after these. KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-Tetons or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to post up a little visual video so you know that we're still here and we will be getting you the action, but we'll also run a little text saying what the delay is. Looks like we may finally be done with the ceremony and both teams will get out for warm-up, so we're probably 8 minutes away from tap time, which is not too bad. Mark that down. Let's say we're going to go in 8 minutes. What do you say?
This is KZ95 with live coverage of the Jackson Bronx.
All right, we're getting kind of close to tap time here in Rock Springs. Jackson, it's the Bronx and Tigers going to do battle here in Sweetwater County, and it's a battle of a team still looking for its first overall win on the season, and a team that preseason a lot of folks were picking to win the West, but with a loss last night to Star Valley and the emergence of the Evanston boys team, Rock Springs kind of getting lost in that conversation now, but this is still a very, very good team. One of the best teams in the 4A West for sure, and they could play spoiler in the postseason as well. They've got some interesting pieces under head coach Lennon Spence. They're playing sub 500 basketball right now overall, 6-7 overall, 3-3 in conference, but they're undefeated in quadrant, which is all you really need to do if you want to go in as a top seed in the playoffs. So they're doing everything they have to do, and I think they're starting to gain momentum when the time is right. You want to play your best basketball in March and late February, and this Rock Springs team humming along, but they did suffer a loss last night right here in their home court to the Star Valley Braves. We'll see how they rebound. My keys to the game, 0 tolerance, and that refers to number 0 on Rock Springs. Much like I said, our girls had to shut down number 21, Emma Acey. These boys have to shut down Sam Lionberger, at least limit the damage. This guy averages 18 points a game. He's a leading scorer in the conference. He should have a target on his back. Let's call it the 0. Just draw a bullseye there. 0, Sam Lionberg, and you got to have 0 tolerance tonight if you're the Bronx. You've got to play him strong. And the other thing is change up. Change up what you've been doing. We're past the halfway mark in the season now, and whatever you're doing isn't working. If you thought at the beginning of the season that you were this kind of team, or you thought your identity was this, and these were your best player, I think it's a complete rethink now. Throw everything out and start fresh. You got nothing to lose. I think change up is in order. Whatever you've been doing, it's not working. You're old for the season. It's time to change up and go ahead and try something different. Try some different things. Let's have the boys introduce themselves to you, and we'll get to the starting lineups right after.
Jesse Larson, senior. Will King, senior. Matt Baltus, senior.
Jake Simmons, freshman.
Aaron Larson, senior. Owen Brecker, junior.
Thomas King, sophomore. Noah McKinney, junior.
Jack Berzay, senior. Ethan Hoffman, sophomore.
Max White, sophomore.
Palmer Wetzel, senior. Will Gunning, junior. Colin Pape, senior.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
And we're ready here in Rock Springs to get this one rolling with the starting lineups. National anthem in the books. And we'll start with our Jackson Bronx. So though looks like we've got more ceremony and got more little kids that are going to come out I'm not sure what. All right, no, we will go
Aaron
to
Larson.
Jackson Bronx. All right, Aaron Larson gets the go for the Jackson Bronx, along with Noah McKinney, Jack Barazay, Palmer Wetzel, and Will Geitman, all getting the starting nod from Coach Elliott. Jackson in their road blacks, trimmed in white with barely any orange. And a loud Rock Springs gym. Number 0, Sam Lionberger. You better watch that kid. He's the one. We'll also get a start from Andrew Moneyhun, the 6'1 senior. Moneyhun averaging 8 points a game. Austin James, 6'2 sophomore, averages 15 points a game. Second leading scorer of the conference. On average, it's the 1-2 punch for the Tigers. Sam Eddy gets a start here, the 6'5 senior. And who am I missing?
Did you get?
They had another guy who's not really well. I don't know who number 3 is, so I might need some help. Oh, that's Andrew Moneyhun. So
yeah.
I'm missing
3'10",
somebody.
33, 2.
2. Oh, Sivan Thomas, the 5'7 junior. He's good. He's got such a floor vision. I love Thomas. He's their leading assist man. They got some size. 6'6 Lionberger. 6'5
Eddie just standing up next to Geitman makes him look little.
Yeah, they got some big guys, and they play very physical. You better get ready to bang with them. Lionberger, that tap was won by Jackson, but Lionberger just took it and went to the house. It's 2-0. Geitman actually won that tap, and Lionberger just got into the backcourt, took the ball, and put it up and in. Here's Palmer Wetzel, stolen away by Sam Eddy, who gives it to Sivan Thomas. Now far side, James Thomas. Thomas waves a hand in the air, calls out a play. Sivan Thomas, leading disher for the team, to Andrew Moneyhun. Moneyhun has come on of late. Watch him. He's dangerous. Inside, Eddy, bounce pass to Lionberger. Fakes a kick out to Moneyhun. Now he'll kick it out to Boston James. Good defense by Noah McKinney on him. There's a long 3. That's in. Andrew Moneyhun. And it's 5-2 in the first minute. Jackson ball. Larson to Barazay. Baseline drive. Puts Lionberger up in the air. His shot no good. Jack did everything right. Drove the baseline. Got Lionberger to commit and get him airborne. And then missed the shot. A minute in, and it's 5-0 Rock Springs. Sivan Thomas brings it up. Now it's Moneyhun. He drives the lane, kick out. Boston James, stutter step, lost the handle. McKinney might have reached in. Boy, the ref that blew it was behind the play. I don't know how he even saw that, but he did. And it's going to be Noah McKinney with his first, team first, games first. Boston James inbounds to Moneyhun. Now back to James. James working on Will Geitman. Floats one out to Moneyhun, almost over the timeline, but he saved it. Moneyhun gets a screen from Lionberger. Sam drives on Larson, puts a shot up, rattles in and out, no good. Wetzel with the rebound. Lionberger taking advantage of shooting over the smaller Larson, but he couldn't make it. Geitman now on Eddy. Reach in from Thomas, almost jarred it loose. Kick out, Larson, and that's off his hands, out of bounds. A good drive there by Noah McKinney, and he tried to kick it out to Aaron Larson, but it just went off his hands, out of bounds. 6:15 to go in the first, 5-0 Rock Springs. In the nightcap here in a doubleheader, in the afternoon matinee Saturday basketball. Far side Moneyhun, watched by Larson, now picked up by McKinney, gets it to Eddy. Eddy drives that left block, and a lot of hands there, knocked it loose. Now loose ball into the hands of Noah McKinney to Jack Barazay. He slows the pace. Barazay finds Geitman. Geitman in this near corner. Bounce pass inside. Wetzel kick out. Larson baseline 3 far side. No, that's too short. And the rebound comes to Eddy. Eddy works it up court. Bounce pass to Sivan Thomas. That was Lionberger who gave it to Thomas. Savon Thomas going to take a little time here, the 5'7" junior. Now far side, Money Hunt. Money Hunt tries on Wetzel, not there. And comes back out top of the key, Boston James. James puts Larson in the air, now drives lane, and pass. I think he wanted Lionberger, but you got to shoot that, James. That's all yours. He was wide open driving that right lane, and he tried the dish. Lionberger didn't even have his face to the play. He was turned the other way. Larson, McKinney play backcourt pitch and catch, which is always dangerous with Savon Thomas looking for it. Baseline pass to Barazay, who was all alone there until coming over was Sam Eddy. Got there too late and too hard. It's going to be a foul on big number 33. To the line, Barazay, and the lefty's been spinning it good from the stripe this year. Trying to get Jackson their first points, and he can't do it. Bounces off the front of the rim, no good. 5-0. 3 minutes into the first, Tigers lead. Barazay takes a good long look at this one and rattles in and out, no good. Boston James rebound stolen away by Will Geitman. Geitman gets it to McKinney, bounce pass to Wetzel, that's stolen by Lionberger. Working on Larson all alone, shot no good. But Lionberger gets his own rebound amongst 3 Bronx. How does that happen?
Well, I actually think the Bronx got it and then gave it up to Longberg when he was down there.
Wow. It was Lionberger 1-on-3. There was like 3 black jerseys all over him. Foul is on McKinney, his second in a hurry. Lionberger, long 3 over the top of Larson. They gotta send a guy out on Lionberger taller than Larson. He likes the look. He just hasn't made those 2, but he will. Here's Barazay with a 15-footer off the front of the iron, no good. Boston James rebound up to Money Hunt. Andrew gonna slow it down now as Wetzel picks him up. James, top of the key, into Lionberger. Behind his back to Savon Thomas. Baseline alley-oop drive, good. Whoa, my. Thomas is only 5'7". He knows he can't go in amongst the trees unless he just floats it, and he did. And that went in. Larson to Wetzel. Palmer turns around, 15-footer off the front of the iron. No, Money Hunt rebound, but it goes right to Geitman. Now a Noah McKinney 3. That won't fall. And Eddy pulls down the rebound for Rock Springs to Money Hunt. Andrew Money Hunt hands off to Savon Thomas. Underneath, wide open, Boston James. But Palmer, Wetzel got there. It looked like all ball, but not according to the refs. They're going to say Wetzel to deny James as he was wide open underneath. Boston James to the line, 68% free throw shooter, best on the team after Money Hunt. Just under 4 minutes to go, and it's all Tigers so far, 7-0. Touchdown to Zip. James puts that one in. It's 8-0, and Van Beltis checks in for the Jackson Bronx. He had an electric game 2 nights ago as he pops in to replace the foul-troubled Noah McKinney. No, it's not McKinney he replaced. It's Barazay, who's being attended to by the trainer. He may have a problem. Meanwhile, James made both, 9-0. Larson up to Van Beltis. Beltis hands back to Aaron Larson. Aaron floats one in the lane, up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Arrington Purvis. The enormous 6'4", 240-pound Rock Spring Tiger. That long shot from Lionberger, no good. So that was Money Hunt. Now Noah McKinney with a 3. No, won't go. Rebound backside. Eddy pulls it down. Up ahead to Boston James. Neither team shooting it real well here. Inside to Purvis. Purvis being guarded by Geitman. Shot blocked by Geitman. Will Geitman, 6'4", against the 6'4" Purvis. Good even match. And now Wetzel, all kinds of double team. Lionberger on one side. Money Hunt on the other, but he's going to draw the foul, and he is very fortunate he didn't cough it up, and he actually gets the foul, and it's on Money Hunt, his first. Van Beltis will inbounds far side. Van looks over the situation and passes the bounce pass to Geitman, gets it right back, give and go. Van now looking for help Bounce pass into Wetzel. Wetzel finds Geitman underneath all alone. It's up and in. And Will Geitman does that every first quarter. I love it. He's just got to do it for the full game. Boston James with it now. Top of the key, Sam Leyenberger, guarded by Larson still. I don't like that matchup for three. Leyenberger will throw. That pass stolen. Palmer, Wetzel, and he has it taken away by Boston James. Wetzel was looking up, and Leyenberger with the jam. And a timeout, Coach Elliott. On a bad giveaway, they gave Sam Leyenberger a chance for the big jam. And with authority, we'll take the break on the court with him. With 2:29 to go, it's Rock Springs 11, Jackson 2. Coming right back after these.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
You're watching and listening to live coverage of Jackson Hole High School sports on KZ95.
Yeah, Jackson Bronx can't make shots.
But they're taking them.
They're taking them. I don't know if it's some gyms you just don't see well. They're just not making shots at all.
Yeah, you got that tiger staring at you. It's green eyes and face down there.
Tiger.
Both ends. I just noticed that.
The big cat staring you down. That might be intimidating. Bronx just the 2 points, and that was Geitman's left-handed layup underneath. Palmer Wetzel with it now. Gets trapped, gets it over to Larson. He gets in a trap, back to Wetzel. Look how they just trap, and they cause a turnover.
Oh, that's
and
what they want to do.
James to Leyenberger out of bounds, and they'll say it's Rock Springs ball. Yeah, when you can't get it over the timeline, it's a bad sign as Eddie just gets the inbounds pass and pops it up and in. 13-2. Noah McKinney to Larson. Up ahead to Palmer. Wetzel. Wetzel wide open. Baseline drive. Wetzel. Beltez, and it's blocked by Eddie. Eddie got over there late. Van Beltez had a clear baseline drive, but big Sam Eddy, 6'5", got there just enough time and swatted it out of bounds. Beltez now gets it to Larson. Larson to Geitman. Will Geitman to Larson. Aaron Larson working on Boston James. Here's McKinney. 3. Good! Noah McKinney rattles one down. It's 13-5. Sivan Thomas across the line. Larson picks him up. Now to Boston James here at the near elbow. Boston James, top of the key. Leyenberger. Larson comes out to get him. James with it now in front of the Jackson bench. James floats one in to Purvis. Purvis going to try a power move up over Geitman. Gets it. Wow. That's Arrington Purvis in a lot of traffic. Jackson's more trouble getting the ball over the line. It's stolen away by Rock Springs. Tie up. That's Sivan Thomas tied up with Aaron Larson. And the Bronx just having a nightmare of a time getting the ball up court. Rock Springs pressure. And that double team trap, boy, we saw their girls team do it as well. They worked that double trap. There it is again. They work it to perfection. If you pull up your dribble, they're going to be on you like fleas on a tiger. That pass stolen away. Here comes Leyenberger again. Larson got a hand on it, and Boston James follows it up. Good job by Aaron Larson to get back and get a hand on that ball. He was not going to give up that free layup. But the problem was Boston James was following the play, and he puts the board and bucket in. Another timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Bronx basketball on KC95 on the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
Here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Both teams back on the court out of the break. We are just under a minute left in the opening quarter, and it's 17-5. Hometown team Rock Springs leading the Bronx. Here comes again that pressure and the trap, and Jackson gets it up to Palmer Wetzel. Wetzel's trap gets it to McKinney. Long three from Noah. That's off the mark. Geitman saves it to Larson, who let it go right through his legs and out of bounds. Oh, and they're going to say off the hands of Eddie, who kind of got there late. Or no, off the hands of Sivan Thomas. So Jackson will retain possession. They'll inbounds. McKinney to Beltez. Van Beltez bounce past McKinney. Noah gets it inside. Wetzel puts a shot up and in. Eddie went up to block, but Wetzel just floated it over the top of him. And it's to a 10-point lead now with 24 seconds. Rock Springs taking their time. Boston James with it. Top of the key, Lionberger inside of Purvis. Arrington Purvis going to try a shot off the glass. No good. Geitman rebound. You got 10 seconds to do something here. Noah McKinney gets it to Wetzel. Wetzel drives, kick out. Larson at the buzzer. Can't get it. And a rebound. Lionberger bounced it off of Geitman. So it'll be Rock Springs ball, but with 2 seconds. Can they do anything with it? In 2, we're about to find out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Throw it pretty fast.
17-7. And that'll do it. As at the buzzer, they do launch one, but it's no good. So after one complete, it's the Tigers 17, the Bronx 7. We'll be back with the start of the second on the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Have the oops.
Man.
Kind of like the girls' game. This Rock Spring Tiger defense causes a ton of turnovers. They love trapping, and they sense when you're in trouble. Both missed from the line by Valdez, who coming into the game was 2 for 4 from the stripe. He missed them both, and on the rebound, the ball goes all the way down court, and
whoa!
I don't know who. Jackson has it.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that.
Palmer Wetzel will inbounds to McKinney, cross court. Larson, this is Jesse.
I don't like this cross-court passing.
Yeah, it's not a good idea ever.
And we keep
bounce
doing
pass inside Geitman. That was a nice pass from Wetzel to Geitman, but Will couldn't finish. Rock Springs with it now. Money Hunt thought about a long three, won't take it with Valdez out on him. Van came way out. Here's Money Hunt. Now Larson comes out to guard him. Money Hunt says, go ahead, come out here. I'm just going to run by you with a pick, and he couldn't do it, though. Maddox Valdez with it now. Maddox driving on Valdez. Maddox pulls baseline all the way, kick out. Money Hunt. Now Money Hunt to Thomas. No, that's Cortez, and a whistle inside. And we'll see who the guilty party is there. To the line is Andre Hilton. Second foul of the quarter for Jackson. First on Van Beltez. Is the guilty party, and Andre Hilton to the line. 25% free throw shooter, the senior, and knocks that one off the back iron. No good. Will Geitman, or Ryder Chapman, checks in for Van Beltez now. Chapman's first action. Shot from Hilton is good, and it's 20-7. Jackson with the ball. Noah McKinney up to Palmer Wetzel. Wetzel drives the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Purvis. They want to run. Money Hunt. Bounce pass. Looking to put it out ahead of Antonio Cortez, and was just too far out in front of him. Out of bounds. So Rock Springs turns it over. Jackson ball. McKinney into Wetzel. Whoa. Palmer Wetzel with it now. Chapman's open in that far right corner. Wetzel didn't see him last time when he drove the lane and didn't see him again. Chapman wide open in that right corner. He wants the three. Now a turnover to Antonio Cortez. Steals it away. Rock Springs just really good at creating steals. There's a 15-foot shot. Andre Hilton, no good. Rebound Chapman. It'll be Jackson ball.
No, I think that was McKinney, wasn't it?
Oh. Palmer Wetzel with it now for Jackson. Will Geitman. Chapman again parked in that far corner. There he is, but he lost the ball and almost went out of bounds. Now he found it. Top of the key to Noah McKinney. McKinney, his pass to Geitman, too hot to handle. Geitman was not very open, and it was a whistler right off the hands of Geitman and out of bounds. So Rock Springs basketball with 5:06 to go in the half, and a timeout on the floor will go as well. The score, Rock Springs 20, Jackson 7. You're listening to Bronx Basketball on KC95 and the Jackson Hole Radio.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Gromont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KC95.
Second quarter action, 5:06 to go in the quarter. And Jackson down big, 20-7. The Bronx, much like their Lady Bronx counterparts, have just looked a little sleepwalky here this Saturday afternoon. And Rock Springs taking advantage, jumping all over the visitors. Antonio Cortez gets it to Money Hunt, now top of the key to Maddox Valdez. around Andre Hilton, and now it's Cortez. Top of the key, Money Hunt. Money Hunt into Purvis. Purvis going to drive on 3 players, lost the handle. Wetzel poked it loose, and the turnover. Jackson, Palmer, Wetzel now working on Rock Springs. Antonio Cortez gets it to Larson. Jesse Larson lost the ball out of bounds, but that was poked by a Rock Springs player, I believe. Jackson will retain possession. There have been hands everywhere today. Both the girls and boys Tigers. Geitman to inbounds. Into Wetzel. That was not a good pass. Right there to knock it away was Andre Hilton. On the turnover, shot no good. Rebound Beltez, though, for Jackson. Beltez brings it up court, far side. They're leaving him open. Van just kicks it out to Larson. Larson now pulls up the dribble, in trouble to Wetzel. Wetzel baseline. Geitman, he'll try. That's no good. Larson with the rebound. That misses. Rock Springs comes the other way. Up ahead to Maddox Valdez. Kick out. It's Cortez. 3. Off the back of the iron. No good. Wetzel with a good board. Or rather, Geitman. And then he ties up with Andre Hilton. And Hilton's going to get the reach in on that. As that was Geitman's board. But Hilton reached in. And now the bigs are coming back for Rock Springs. Lionberger back in there. We see some guys I don't know. Teague Powell. 21 is Phoenix Richens. Oh, this is going to be tough to keep up with. Probably 15 players we'll see from Rock Springs by the time it's done. Larson to Beltez. Van back to Larson. Up ahead to Palmer. Wetzel. Wetzel gets it inside. And Geitman knocked loose by Phoenix Richens. That's off him. Rock Springs, so Jackson basketball. Richens listed as a 6'4 junior. He's pretty big. Inbounds pass and almost stolen away from Chapman. Now the foul. That's going to be Savon Thomas. He knows it as he fouled Ryder Chapman. That's the 3rd Tiger foul. Jackson with 2. Neither team in the bonus as Chapman inbounds to Larson. Aaron tried to bounce past the Wetzel. That was not there. And now a scramble for the loose ball. Larson comes up with it somehow. But he's trapped and in trouble. Gets it to Wetzel. Wetzel triple team trap. Now puts up a shot. Good. And Palmer Wetzel said, well, why pass out of a trap if I can shoot out of one? And he did. 20-9. Good shot from Palmer. Jackson closes the gap a little bit. Lionberger tries the alley-oop there to... I'm not sure. Is that Boston? Yeah, to James. It almost worked, but they get the foul. Lionberger floated one to James. He didn't leave quite enough air under it, and the foul is on Ryder Chapman, the freshman. James to the line where he's a 68% free throw shooter. Boston eyes it and gets it, 21-9. 3:19 to go in the half. Jackson down big. They've never really been in this one. Rock Springs jumped all over them at the outset. As James makes both. It was a long wait while we had senior ceremonies. Jackson's legs might have got cold. Aaron Larson gets it over to Van Beltez. Beltez up ahead to Wetzel. Palmer, he'll post up. 18-footer short. Rebound. Chapman fights for it. It gets all the way out to half court where Boston James hits the deck with Aaron Larson, and they get a jump ball. Those two, that would look like a football play going for a fumble. They both went for it. The arrow favors Jackson. They'll have possession. Wetzel into Larson. Aaron with Boston James on him. Aaron crossover dribble. Pulls up his dribble now. Here comes the trap. As soon as you stop dribbling, they're coming for you. And Aaron is on the ground right at the Rock Spring logo. He's sitting on the paw. And the arrow now flips to Rock Springs. You can't stop dribbling unless you got a plan.
No, I think that ball got a little loose, and then he went to go get it again. And
well, that was way after he stopped dribbling, and they trap you. Rock Springs does the same thing, girls and boys. When you stop dribbling, two guys come and surround you.
But if you keep dribbling, they're going to poke at it.
Nah, they leave you room. They lay off. Boston James with a three. No good. Rebound. On the backside is Ethan Hoffman. He's fouled, and that might be Lionberger. It is, and that's his first. Now, you just cannot pull up your dribble unless you are meaning to pass or shoot. What's your plan when you stop dribbling? You can't just be, I'm going to stop, I'm tired of dribbling. You got to know what you're doing with the ball, because here they come.
Yep.
Beltez stopped dribbling, and 2 come on him. There's Geitman. Geitman wide open. Chapman, he'll try, or Hoffman rather. No good. Beltez with a rebound, up and in. Van Beltez in there amongst the trees of Rock Springs. Pulled down the rebound and popped it right up and in before anybody knew what was happening. Beltez with 2. Rock Springs with it now. It's Teague Powell. Powell floats one top of the key. Boston James. James back to Powell. Teague going to let fly from 3. Short. Rebound backside. That's Rock Springs. Another 3 try from the far side is Thomas. That doesn't go. Palmer Wetzel with the board. Up ahead to Beltez. Beltez on Teague. Powell puts him in the air. The shot blocked from behind, but the rebound, Hoffman. And Jackson gets another 2.
Wow.
And on the other side, as we go pretty fast here, a foul on Palmer Wetzel, or Geitman. That's Geitman, sorry, his first. 1:43 to go in the half. Jackson down now just 9 as they claw their way back into this against the Tigers. Boston James to the line again, and he makes it. He's the only Rock Spring. He's the only Tiger I've seen shooting free throws.
Well, right now he's 100%.
James?
Yeah.
Looking again.
He makes this one, he's 100% from the line. Can't follow him.
And he gets it.
There he goes.
24-13. Rock Springs to an 11-point lead. Wetzel with it now for Jackson. Up ahead to Geitman. Far side is Chapman. He lost the handle. Steal by Savon Thomas. His shot blocked by Wetzel. That was all ball, but a whistle. Wetzel didn't agree. Neither does Coach Elliott, who barks his complaint. That was an underhand scoop shot, so the chance that you could hit the guy's arm, I mean, I don't often see it clearly, but I saw that. That was ball. That's Thomas to the line. Good. 25-13. And we get Eddie back into the ball game for Rock Springs. He'll replace Sam Lionberger. And Savon Thomas, the 5'7" junior, will try again from the line. 71% free throw shooter, shows us why. Drains them both. Jackson with the ball now. Van Beltez back to Wetzel. Wetzel up ahead to Geitman. Stolen away. Sam Eddy. Sam Eddy bounce pass to Boston James. Finger roll up and in. Jackson Wetzel across the line. Another mysterious whistle from... They're going to call a reach in as Wetzel.
On Thomas, yeah.
Wetzel was weaving his way between 3 Tigers, and it was Thomas got a piece of him. Sends Palmer to the line. Both teams with 5 fouls, which is not a surprise. His whistles have been active all afternoon. Wetzel missed that one. 15-point lead for Rock Springs with 1:18 to go. Wetzel gets that. And it's 28-14, lead cut in half. Here's Rock Springs, money hunt. Andrew passes near side, Teague. Teague back to money hunt. Rock Springs works it inside, shot up and in. Was that Eddie?
Who's got the thing?
Yeah, 33. It's Sam Eddy with the bucket. Making it 30-14, under a minute. Noah McKinney to Will Geitman. Geitman bounce pass inside. It's Ethan Hoffman up and in. Ethan Hoffman with the answer for Jackson. Here's Boston James now for Rock Springs. Boston driving. Wetzel picks him up. Shot back door, up and in. That's Teague Powell. He got lost in the wash. And a great pass to find the back door cut, and Powell put it up. 25 seconds. Jackson again having trouble with that Rock Springs press and threw it away. A pass from McKinney intended for Ethan Hoffman, and it was not a good one. The pressure from Rock Springs defense been real good. Here's Money Hunt. McKinney picks him up. Moneyhun to Boston James. Back to Andrew Moneyhun. Moneyhun gets a pick from James. Now cross court, back to Boston. Boston James working on Noah McKinney. James going to drive baseline. Beltez picks him up nicely. Shot short, no good. Van Beltez bounces it. It'll be out of bounds. Good D by Van to get over there and pick up James. So at the end of the half, the score, Rock Springs 32, Jackson 16. We'll be right back with the halftime statistics. After this, you're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95, the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
We're back with a halftime show. At the half, it's Rock Springs 32, Jackson 16. Tigers have been doing it with turnovers. With those active, busy hands, they've been able to cough up the ball quite a few times off the Bronx. Who's getting all the points for those Tigers?
Well, let's see. Teague Powell has 2. Purvis has 2. Andrew, what's his last name?
Moneyhun.
Moneyhun has 3. Hilton has 3. Eddie has 4. Thomas has 4. Lionberger has 4, and coming off from the top would be Boston James, number 10, with 10.
Boston's been good, so is
100%
Sam Eddy.
from the free throw line.
Sam Lionberger, we still haven't seen like the best out of him. He's the guy who obviously all season just take over a game when he wants to. Boston James has been his Robin to his Batman all year in Boston. It's been Boston's afternoon so far, and I really like Sam Eddy. I thought the 6'5 senior in limited minutes has been really good for Rock Springs. For Jackson, who leads the scoring way over there for the Bronx?
Palmer Wetzel with 5. Hoffman has 4. McKinney has 3. And Geitman and Baltez both have 2 each.
All right, well, we need a whole lot more of that. And we're going to have to do it without Jack Barazay. I watched him leave the court in crutches. He's got a right ankle issue.
No, I saw him not stand up when they were standing up. Oh, darn.
He's going to be done for the afternoon. So, Jackson, he's like one guy you need in a game like this. You got a lot of physical presence down low. Jack he's all about that. I mean, that's Barazay's DNA. Like, give me a physical game down low with the big guys. I love it. But yeah, he got hurt, came down on a ankle, on a sneaker. You know, who knows how he got banged up. But tough break. So Jackson's gonna have to do it with other dudes.
Let's hope it's not a tough break.
Yeah, it didn't look, like a break. It just looked like
maybe sprained. Just
you get
hurt,
ankles.
Like done, like just done for today. But
you turn them all the time in this game. Just the way you come down on one of your opponents. shoe and it just turns your ankle. Let's see, the old days, they all wore high tops, and not anymore. No ankle support. These kids, they living life dangerously.
Yeah, that's me. And where the Converse high tops even came from. You're right.
They went high tops in basketball. Now nobody will do it.
I don't remember wearing high tops back in my day. I mean, I'm old, but
this
not
is
that old.
way back. This is way back when they threw.
I'm old, but I ain't that old.
When they threw when they threw free throws underhand. This is way back in
All right,
the day.
well, so it's still been a long time since they were.
All the players had buzz cuts. They were all white.
So you're saying,
this is way back.
When my pops and my uncle played, they definitely, they definitely had buzz cuts.
So, we get a little halftime entertainment. We already had some pre-game entertainment that lasted 25 minutes. But, all right, we'll be back here with the second half. Jackson not out of it. I mean, 32-16 to get back in and do it without Berzay, it's going to be a challenge. And to do it knowing you have not seen the best of Sam Leyenberger yet, that could be a challenge. But there's no reason the team can't go in and figure things out. They, similar to the way the ladies came out, I don't know what happened on the bus ride down here, but neither of these varsity teams, have looked ready to play at all.
We're not watching our Bronx.
There's something about the bus trip down here that didn't agree with them. They just haven't looked right. But we'll get back in a moment. One more quick break. We'll start the second half for you live from Rock Springs, Wyoming. Right after these, it's Bronx basketball, KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast-track you on the slopes, we can fast-track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
This is KZ95 with live coverage of the Jackson Bronx.
Fun little halftime activity. You gotta run out, find your shoes, and then go make a shot or something, right? Or just find your shoes.
It might just be I think find your shoes and take a shot like the first one. Like they put them in a bunch and after you take your shoes off. So they did pretty good.
I have to admit, I have
up.
not seen a lot of Rock Springs basketball on tape, but what I have seen, I don't remember a Rock Springs team, girls or boys, that were this good defensively, and they're not supposed to be. It's so odd. They're just so good at creating turnovers with that trap. And it's simple. It's basketball defense 101, double team trap.
But if you're trapped and there's two people on you, then that means somewhere you got a player that's available, right? Because there's no one with him.
But when there's hands and hands and hands, and now they've stopped the clock to finish up whatever this is.
Man.
They just want to have fun here in Rock Springs. They don't care about broadcasters. We were supposed to have the second half started by now, but it was more important to have the sneaker game out there than to play basketball. Both teams are out there and ready and waiting. Now Rock Springs just says, well, we're going to come out and shoot some shots. We're going to wait all afternoon here. This game's supposed to have started at 5, started at more like 5:30. And both teams now shooting shots with a couple of minutes away from what we dare say will be the start of the second half, unless they have some more entertainment? Do they have a puppet show they want to bring out maybe? Or I don't know.
I'm looking down here. I like Will King's shoes. He's
Maybe
got these bright orange shoes
Maybe
out
there's
there.
a ventriloquist act in Sweetwater County we haven't seen yet. We could see that. Yeah, Jackson not making shots and turning the ball over. And that takes away a lot of your trips. I would like to see how many empty trips Jackson has had up the court, whether it was a missed shot or a turnover. I mean, they need points every other time up the floor now to get back in it. Down 32-16, you just do the math. Here in this second half, they better get points every other time they come up the court, or they just can't get back in this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, it's not serious because Berazé is still on the bench, foot up, dressed.
Yeah, he's going to hang out and watch the game, but
so it's not serious.
Out of action.
Yeah.
And he's the guy you need in a game like this. He was hurt early on. Haven't seen him. I didn't see him at all in the second quarter.
No, yeah, he was hurt in the first.
Yeah, he's been out a bit. All right, we'll take a quick break, come back here with the second half, I think, unless Sweetwater's got more to show us after this.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Well, we've just been informed that they would like to sneak in a gunfighter reenactment like Jackson has. And then the 3 referees have been working on a barbershop quartet routine that they'd like to unveil tonight as well. So
wow, you're being pretty creative there.
We're still about 8 minutes away from it. No, I think we're ready to go. We're going to play basketball here. Look at this. Both teams out on the floor. Palmer Wetzel, Aaron Larson, Noah McKinney, Van Beltez, who is the new Jack Berazé, and Will Geitman are the 5 on the floor. The starting 5 with the absence of Jack, though. Beltez will step in. And for the Rock Springs Tigers, their starting 5 as well. Eddie, Leyenberger, Moneyhun, Thomas, and James. Jackson ball, Wetzel to Larson. Aaron gets it to McKinney. Noah McKinney now, near side, top of the key to Wetzel. Wetzel with Savon Thomas on him. Cross-court pass to Geitman, drives baseline. Leyenberger shuts him off expertly. His return pass to Beltez, stolen by James, goes coast to coast, up and in. And he drew the foul on Wetzel.
Ooh, that's Wetzel's third, I think.
Just another poor pass. And just waiting for it was Boston James. Took it all the way himself. They're calling it on 10. That's not right.
We don't even have a 10
Wetzel.
out there.
Yeah, it was definitely Wetzel. They're calling it on Boston James. Oh, and it is James. They said it a charge. They will take the points off the board.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sorry.
We'll take that off him, too.
They're going to call that a charge and say Wetzel was set, which is even more laughable, honestly, than 7:12 to go here in the third. Still at 32-16. That's James first, by the way. Palmer Wetzel gets trapped, gets it to Van Beltez. He'll try a 3, uncontested, no good. Almost got his own rebound, but he reached in on Moneyhun, and he'll draw the foul. And for him, that might be 3. 2 on Van. Yeah, he missed that 3 off the iron. He was wide open, took a look, and then tried to get his own rebound. The problem is Savon Thomas got it first. Here's Thomas with it now to James, Boston James. Top of the key to Moneyhun, over to Savon Thomas. Thomas Guarded by Larson to Boston James. Around the perimeter, nothing really going on. Leyenberger just sort of patrolling down there in the paint. There's a long three from Moneyhun. Good. Well, when there's nothing else going on, go ahead and fire the triple. And Moneyhun drains it. Jackson Ball and Thomas creating all kinds of problems in the backcourt. Up to Wetzel, Palmer, and Leyenberger slaps that out of the sky. And Wetzel's getting frustrated. Sam Leyenberger is 6'6", and he jumps well as also. He might as well be 6'10", with his ability to get off the floor.
Okay, good.
And that inbounds pass to Noah McKinney. Couldn't make the shot go, but he's fouled.
He did make the shot go.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
all right.
He did make it.
On the arm. And that's going to be the second on Andrew Moneyhun. As McKinney
three.
Tries to make it an old-fashioned three. Spins it. Can't get it. Thomas with the rebound. Sivan Thomas doesn't have numbers, so he pulls it back to Leyenberger. Back to Thomas. Sivan, the junior. Thomas Larson guarding him. Walks all the way across the paw of the Tiger. And now to James. James bounce pass into Leyenberger. He's got a little bit of room, but he kicks it out to Thomas. Sivan Thomas. He'll try the three. Top of the key, down the barrel. No good. Rebound, James. James will put it back himself. Up, no. Leyenberger fights for the rebound. So does James. So does Wetzel. And it's Palmer. Wetzel is going to get the foul.
Oh, of course.
As Boston James had come down with it. But Wetzel had got a piece of the arm. That's Palmer's third. Wetzel doesn't look quite right to me. He's a lot of hands on knees. Looks like he may be under the weather, tired, and he's certainly not happy with the way things have been going as Boston James puts that in. Now Palmer just looks give out.
Maybe there's another sickness bug going around and everyone's fighting it.
James with his second. Good. Got them both.
He is 100% from the line.
Yeah, he's been deadly from the stripe. Palmer Wetzel quickly to Noah McKinney. McKinney pulls up the dribble, gets it to Larson far side with James on him. Into Wetzel, turnaround jumper, 12-footer, no good. Off the back of the iron, Leyenberger rebound. Boston James up with it now for Rock Springs. Leyenberger from three, that's short. Rebound Geitman as he outboarded James. They both went up for it, but Geitman pulled it down. Now Palmer Wetzel with it for Jackson. Palmer, kick out. It's McKinney. Thought about a three. Now he's going to drive the lane. Gave it right up to Leyenberger. Long ball for James and a foul by Beltez, and he picked up another quickie.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's his third?
Yeah.
Fourth?
He kind of had to.
His third, okay.
I mean, Boston James was wide open after the baseball pass from Leyenberger. I mean, James would have walked in with a layup, so Beltez did all he could do, and that was foul. James to the line where he knows these are automatic. Or we know. It's a 20-point lead now for the Tigers. 5:16 to go in the third. James again. Ooh. This time short. Rebound, Wetzel. Here comes Jackson. Up ahead, Larson, Aaron. He's got, some tall guys on him. He gives up. Now it works it around to McKinney to Beltez. Back to McKinney. Noah with Sivan Thomas out on him. Coughed it up. Thomas. And now up to Boston James. James puts a shot up. That's Wetzel again, and he's one from leaving this game.
Oh.
And once again, a turnover off the busy hands. And once again, it's Boston James drawing the fouls. He's been the only guy taking free throws tonight, right?
Pretty much.
Golly.
A couple others have been on the line.
James at the line again. He's good. And now we get Ethan Hoffman to come in for Noah McKinney. And Coach Elliott is more than happy, I think, to let Wetzel just ride out with those four. And I think it's because Wetzel has not got a full game in him. And I think that just, when he fouls out, he fouls out. That's just the way it'll be. James missed that one. Larson with it now. Aaron Larson. It's been a fast game. You had to get up and down the court in this one. Rock Springs not playing like they played last night. That's for sure. Larson into Van Beltez. Bumps hard with Leyenberger. Now feeds Wetzel. Walks right down Broadway and puts it up and in. Oh, good ball movement there, creating space for Wetzel. Larson steals it away from Boston James and gets it to Wetzel. Wetzel up ahead for Van Beltes. Beltes puts Eddie in the air, puts it up and in. Van Beltes. Sam Eddy is 6'5". Van Beltes is not 6'5". And he put Eddie in the air not once, but twice. And then he says when it was time to shoot, he was like, okay, now I'll do it. And put it in. Loose ball stolen away again by Rock Springs. Leyenberger up ahead to Money Hunt. Feeds Leyenberger. Shot no good. Geitman foul. And with just under 4 to go, Will said that was ball, but they say no arm, and it's on Geitman.
And we got Leyenberger.
And to the line is Sam Leyenberger. Geitman second, by the way. Leyenberger, a 61% free throw shooter. And he gets that one to go. It's 40-22. And big changes for Rock Springs as they send a host of bench players out there. Leyenberger with a second of 2. Rock Springs up big here, and he's got it. 41-22. Leyenberger will sit Purvis in for him, and all 5 Rock Spring players now are new for this quarter. Their first time in for the third. As Beltes with it now, bounce pass to Larson. Larson will try a long 3. That's short, no good. That's Aaron Larson, by the way. Rebound, Rock Springs. Here comes 21, Phoenix Richlands. Baseline drive is no good by Richlands, but a foul on the way there. Jackson has Will King in the game, as well as Ethan Hoffman, the freshman or the sophomore.
Who's this? That's
to the line is Phoenix Richlands, the 6'4" junior, and he missed that. Wetzel checks back in, replaces Beltes. He's playing with the 4 fouls. He sat just for a minute to get his air. 3:33 to go in the third. Jackson down 41-22. Chance to make it the biggest lead of the night, 20. If Richlands can hit this one, and he does, it's a 20-point game. Jackson ball. Aaron Larson with it. Over to Wetzel. Palmer shoots it up ahead to Geitman in the corner. Chapman, long 3. Good. Ethan Hoffman. I cannot tell those two apart. They look exactly the same to me. One's 23, one's 20, one's 31.
That was a 3.
And scramble for the ball now. And boy, the referee's letting him roll around for a bit. Larson against Purvis. That's a mismatch. Golly.
Way to go.
Arrington Purvis, 6'4", 240. Aaron Larson, 5'4", 80 pounds.
Good fight,
Pass
Aaron.
inside to Purvis. Missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. No good, and he's fouled. And I think that's going to be Ethan Hoffman this time, who got a piece of it. Purvis will go to the line. 3:05 to play. 42-25. The foul is on Hoffman, his first. Purvis, 38% free throw shooter. Below the Mendoza line. Down there in Mads Holland territory. 38%.
Oh, Mads. Can't make fun of Mads.
Just kidding, Mads. Purvis, left-handed shooter, spins it, can't get it, off the back of the iron. Here's Wetzel. Palmer works it up court, now to McKinney, back to Wetzel. Wetzel double team, pulled up his dribble, he's in trouble. McKinney, pass intended for Will King, who will, I think, stepped back. He thought it was going to somebody else maybe, and it went right out of bounds. These are all passes panicked by the defense of Rock Springs, which has been very, very pressuring. Maddox Valdez with it now. Crossover to 2:21. Now Antonio Cortez, near side, knocked away. Hilton lost it. Jackson with a steal. Driving is Wetzel. He took some steps, but they're going to say he got fouled. And that might be on Cortez or Valdez. Cortez, his first.
Oh, I thought he was going to the line.
Jackson ball. 2:26 to go in the third. Inbounds off the back of Purvis, who didn't like it. And out of bounds, maybe?
No, that was a foul that time.
Foul, okay. Purvis, yeah. Wetzel did the old, I'm going to bounce it off your back, and Purvis turned around and grabbed the first guy he saw. That was Wetzel, and committed the foul. Pass to Geitman, to Larson, around to Hoffman. Now Wetzel to Larson. That's Jesse Larson. Wetzel inside. Geitman working on Purvis.
Oh!
Can't get it to go, and Purvis pulls down the rebound. Good job and a good shot by Geitman. Just would not fall. Purvis stumbling, bumbling down the lane. His shot no good, and it's going to be a travel. Yeah, he took steps, hips, hopscotching all the way to the rim, and just one too many.
Oh.
Jackson ball now with 2 minutes. Larson to Wetzel. Wetzel gets it to open McKinney. McKinney posts up. 3 on the way. No good. And the rebound, though, Will Geitman. Geitman to Larson, threw it away. Will Geitman had an open Jesse Larson at the baseline and just was off the mark with a pass. Out of bounds. And it's Rock Springs ball. Brought up court by Cortez. Cortez near side. Maddox Valdez now back out around to Richens and Cortez. Cortez floats one cross court to Maddox Valdez. Valdez back to Cortez. Cortez behind the back dribble, gets it to Valdez. Maddox Valdez, the 5'11 senior, drives the lane. Pop shot short, no good. Rebound, Antonio Cortez, no good. Gets his own rebound in the crowd and kicks it out to Maddox Valdez, who misses a 3. They had 3 looks at the basket, and Wetzel threw it over the head of Geitman. That's not easily done. Will is 6'4", and Wetzel threw it into his own bench. So a minute 10. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. The score, Rock Springs 42, Jackson 25. Back after these.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovemont. Call 733-6000. 733-6000.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Back to the action with 70 seconds to go in the third. It's Rock Spring ball as Purvis feeds out to Richens. Now Valdez drives the lane, kick out. That's Richens, got in all kinds of traffic there. Lost the handle, underhands it out to, who is that? 13. Man, I can't even keep track of all the guys I got in now. Hilton, who couldn't make the shot. Jackson with the ball now. Wetzel, pump fake, and he draws a foul. That's going to be on Antonio Cortez. Not a whole lot there, but all right, it's enough.
Enough to put him to the line.
Just because you want to be in the double bonus now.
There's no such thing as a double bonus anymore.
Oh, all right.
You only hit 5 in a...
well, they hit 5 yesterday.
Well, you hit 5 in a period and you get to start shooting. You get,
Wetzel missed.
5 3-1s every,
Wetzel off the mark. Wetzel does not look normal. I watched him during the break, hands on hips, exhausted. Everybody clapped coming out of the break except for Palmer. He's just not got a lot of life in him. And he'll come out now and rest for the final 36 seconds. as Purvis inbounds for Rock Springs. Up the court comes Antonio Cortez. Cortez gets it to Maddox Valdez. Valdez cross court. Richens into the big man, Purvis. Arrington now kick out to Cortez. Cortez guarded by Larson. And it works its way to Cortez, top of the key, to Purvis. Purvis to Valdez, long three. Richens drains the triple. Phoenix, Richens the junior, and that might do it for the half. It will. Now that's the way to put a dagger in it after the first 16 minutes of play. Teton. Or I saw the Tigers, and I'm thinking Teton Tiger.
I know, I can tell you did.
The tie place. The Rock Springs Tigers 45, Jackson Bronx 26. We'll come back with a halftime show, stats and all that. Or no, I'm sorry, it's third quarter.
Yeah, honey, we're going into the fourth right now.
Got it.
Woo,
I'm a little out of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this break as we just watch what's happening. We use a break to put some of these guys up where I can see them better. Some of the players off the bench that we're seeing. Phoenix, Richens, I put him where he belongs. And Teague Powell, we've seen a little bit of him.
I thought you said his last name was.
Put Teague where he goes. That's going to help me immensely.
Another Teagan Powell, but he lives up in Washington, Oregon.
All right, we'll start the fourth here. 45-26, Rock Springs in the lead.
Bronc ball coming in.
And ball belonging to Jackson. It'll be inbounds by Noah McKinney on that far side. McKinney gets it into Larson. That would be Jesse. Jesse with it now, watched by Sivan Thomas. Wetzel with it. Wetzel works it inside. Oh, good job by Wetzel to get his man in the air, puts it up and in. Ryder Chapman with a good pass to Wetzel. And Wetzel put his defender in the air and then put the easy bucket in. Good job by Palmer. Sivan Thomas slowing it down. Far side, Money Hunt. Money Hunt back to Thomas. Thomas thought about a three. Now gets it to James. Boston James to Eddie. Sam Eddie out to Leyenberger. Puts a move on Wetzel. Drives baseline. And up and in for Leyenberger. 47-28. Wetzel for Jackson. Sam Leyenberger on him. Over to Noah McKinney. McKinney guarded by James. Back to Wetzel. Palmer. He's going to turn around, take a three. I think he was standing on the line, but it's no good. Rebound. McKinney wants it, can't get it. Rock Springs, Money Hunt to Leyenberger and out of bounds. Leyenberger was thinking about which way he was going to jam that and lost a handle. Jackson Paul. Palmer Wetzel with it now, just under 7 to go in the final frame. Wide open. Chapman will drain the three. No, he won't. Oh. Missed. And the rebound, Geitman, but a whistle again. Who was that?
Out of bounds. It hit the wire.
Oh, all right.
Woo.
I don't even see
Well, there's
wire.
not really a wire, but it hit the side thing.
Boston James with it. Boston drives, took a lot of steps, feeds Leyenberger. Leyenberger kick out. Eddie, he'll try an 18-footer. No good. Leyenberger gets the rebound. Too many rebounds for the Tigers. They're number 1 at doing that. Money Hunt missed a three, and Wetzel finally gets a defensive board. Wetzel drives a shot, no good, but draws the foul on Sam Eddie. Palmer Wetzel will go to the line.
Palmer's 50% from the line tonight so far.
Second foul on Eddie. Okay. Palmer spins it short. No good. Palmer is not right.
He's missed all of his first ones and makes the second. So
he's just not his usual self. He's a little bit foggy. Toes the line. His second shot good. And you're right. He waits for that second one. Here comes Rock Springs. Sam Leyenberger working on Wetzel. I mean, that'll drain you. Wetzel guarding Leyenberger all night. Boston James, three, baseline, no good. Wetzel with the rebound. Palmer gets away from Leyenberger. Palmer going to try driving on Eddie. His pass in Nowheresville. He wanted Noah McKinney, but it went straight out of bounds. Both
I think
McKinney and Wetzel want something, but it just was a bad pass.
I don't know if it might have actually been tipped by.
Here's Savon Thomas, far side money hunt. Andrew walks it to the top of the circle to Thomas, back to Thomas, back to money hunt, back to Thomas. Lionberger cutting. Thomas didn't get there, or cutting money hunt, never got there. Bad pass from Lionberger, stolen by Larson. Larson feeds Chapman, baseline 3. No good for the lefty. Oh, but it's up and in. Did that get tipped or just
I don't know. I'm going to say I think it bounced a little bit. All right, Chapman.
It didn't originally go in, but Ryder got a friendly bounce. I thought he might have had some help. Austin James with it now. Wide open, Savon Thomas. 3. Yes. Savon Thomas, he was wide open on this near corner. And it's 50-32. Oh, I put the points on for the wrong team.
That was a 3 from Savon Thomas, right?
Yeah. Rock Springs with it. Savon Thomas hands off to Lionberger. He tries a long 3, no good. And another whistle. Boy,
that's a foul.
Yeah, but the fouls on these rebounds, I'm just not seeing it.
Oh, that was against Eddie.
Sam Eddy, the guilty party. Jackson Ball. 2 quick fouls on the Tigers here. Wetzel, and hands right back off to Noah McKinney. McKinney driving near side. Noah McKinney picks up double team, kicks it out. Larson with Savon Thomas on him. Backdoor cut from McKinney, up and in, and that was beautiful. Jesse Larson with the feed, and then the finish from McKinney, who split 2 defenders on the baseline cut. And that's 2 points for Jackson. Money hunt to Eddie. Eddie inside Boston James on Chapman. Good! And it's going to be Ryder Chapman that picks up the foul for the chance to the and 3. As Boston James to the line again. And if you replay this game, chances are at any moment during the action, you'll see number 10 in white at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Well, he's been there all night. As
he's missed 2.
Van Beltez checks in.
But he's made
for the Bronx.
Bazillion.
He missed that.
Yes.
And the rebound battled for. Larson goes right to Money Hunt. Money Hunt to Savon Thomas. Puts a move on Geitman. Now to Money Hunt. Good. Andrew Money Hunt from 3. And instead of 1 extra point, they get 3 extra points because of that rebounding. Lionberger hassles Wetzel, caused a turnover, and this is Savon Thomas all by himself. Oh, he gave it to Lionberger. That was intentional. Oh, what a play by Savon Thomas. If we had replay, I'd show you. Savon had no intention of making that layup. He laid that off the glass for Lionberger to come and slam, and Lionberger was coming in too hot. He couldn't do it.
He didn't get it.
How unselfish was that by Thomas? And he looked behind him to make sure Sam was coming.
Did Sam make
pretty.
It?
No, he missed it.
Okay.
He was just coming in with too much speed. Here's Purvis from 3. That's short. Rebound, bantered about. And Noah McKinney comes up with it. Wetzel up ahead to Van Beltez. Beltez bounce pass into Geitman, watched by Purvis. Cross court, wide open is Larson. He fires a 3, no good. Savon Thomas with a rebound. Thomas pulls up at the timeline, waits, pulls his dribble, and now gives to Money Hunt. Money Hunt spins away from Aaron Larson for a moment, now feeds Thomas. Savon Thomas with it. Beltez watching him. Cross over to Boston James. Now Lionberger. James almost lost it for a second. Now to Money Hunt. Andrew inside a big man Purvis. He wanted Lionberger, but he couldn't get there. Will Geitman with the steal. And picking up the loose ball is Van Beltez. His layup no good, though. Lionberger with a rebound. And another block foul. That's on Van Beltez, his 4th.
Yeah.
Well, Van frustrated that he couldn't make that layup down at the one end. And when Lionberger picked up the rebound, Van just stepped right into him. And wholesale changes for the Bronx. They bring out all fresh troops. Colin Pape is out there. Ryder Chapman. Aaron Larson. We got both Kings, maybe. As here comes Andrew Money Hunt. Gets it to Teague Powell. Powell, top of the key to Maddox Valdez. Valdez, Money Hunt, inside Purvis. Purvis kicks it back out. Money Hunt with it now. Money Hunt puts up an 18-footer. No good. Good defense there by Will King, who went sliding with him. They both hit the deck. And the ball out of bounds. It'll be Jackson Ball. Inbounds coming from Thomas King. 2:29 to go in the fourth. 55-34. Rock Springs led all the way. They've never been tested. Here's Larson with it now. Jesse with Money Hunt on him. Jesse Larson, crossover dribble. Trying to get away from Money Hunt. Can't do it. Gives it to King. Will King tries the lane. Kick out. Looking for Chapman. That's off his hands and stolen away by Andre Hilton. Rock Springs with it. Another steal turnover. Purvis. Purvis drives. Baseline cut. Money Hunt, who flipped it to somebody. Now Money Hunt's just going to take the three. He's done with this. Andrew Money Hunt drains the baseline three. It's 58-34. Timeout on the floor will go as well. With 1:57 to play, Rock Springs up 58-34 over Jackson. Coming right back with the finish of this one, the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Down to a final couple of minutes here in Rock Springs. Jackson basketball, full court pressure here from the Tigers. And Jesse Larson has it for the black and orange. And the other team we're going to call the orange and black. Here's Pape. Pape hands off to Will King. Now around the horn to the other King and to Larson. Larson tries. His shot no good. But he got fouled. That could have been anybody. I think it's Maddox Valdez. No. Andre Hilton. It'll send Larson to the line. 1:39 to go. Jesse Larson, 45% free throw shooter for Andre Hilton, the senior. It's his second foul. Larson can't get that to go. No good. Jackson's been out rebounded. They haven't taken care of the basketball. They're not making their shots. Those three things will work against you pretty bad on most nights, as Larson does get that one. 58-35. Here comes Rock Springs. And number 4 in the game, who is that? Elias Griffin. Well, they're really going to try my ability to get down the score sheet. Yeah, they've played a lot of guys in this one. Jackson basketball here as Larson, Jesse Larson with it, gets it to Thomas King. King over to Chapman. Chapman feeds Will King. He lost the handle, stole it away by Elias Griffin, but Griffin got handsy. That's going to be a foul on him, his first. He's just into the game.
Ooh, is that put? Nope, not at the line yet. One more.
And 15, I haven't seen him yet either. Carson Jenkins. Trouble keeping up. Inbounds coming from Jackson. That's somebody got a hand on it, but tracking it down is Thomas King. Now gets it to Larson. Larson to Chapman. Ryder Chapman fires. No good. Rebound. Rock Springs up ahead to an open Elias Griffin. And that shot made. I don't even. Sorry, I didn't see who made it.
This guy that's right under the basket right now. 11.
Okay, Maddox Valdez. Charging foul on Jackson will turn it over to Rock Springs again. 60 41-35. Rock Springs ball. This is Elias Griffin to Valdez. Maddox Valdez works it inside to Teague Powell, up and in. Teague Powell on that baseline cut. Got away and puts it right up and in. Rock Springs up big. Here's Will King. Will King hands off to Thomas King. He'll try a three. Good! Thomas King, the sophomore, puts down the triple. And a bright spot for Jackson as Griffin works it up ahead to Valdez. He'll post up 20-footer short, no good. Rebound, Teague Powell got a lot of Will King there, but no call. And that will run out the clock. So this one's a final. Rock Springs 63, Jackson 38. We'll come back to wrap things up. Final stats and the MVPs for tonight's game after these. You're enjoying Bronx basketball at KC95 of the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vestool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senko, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Gromont. Call 733-6000. 733-6000.
We're back courtside to wrap things up for this ball game. Lopsided victory for Rock Springs, and they show us why. They're the 7th-ranked team in the 4A. They're pretty good. They pick up a 4th quadrant win to no losses in quadrant. They turn 4-3 in conference now with a win, and even their record is 7-7. The Jackson Bronx, that loss, going to drop this team to 0-15 on the year, winless in conference and quadrant. Things not going the Bronx way this season for sure. Kimmy K is still busy doing math. Just give me these top scorers for Rock Springs. We don't need people who score 2.
All right. Well, your top
score, top 3 for Rock Springs.
Top 3. Sam Lionberger with 8.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Money Hun with 12, and Boston James with 17.
Got it. Yeah, Boston James, their high scorer, and Lionberger a little bit off his game, but they rested him a bunch playing back-to-back nights. They knew they didn't need him, and he sat a lot. 8 points is 10 points off his season average per game, which is usually around 18. Money Hun had a pretty good game as well. They got contributions from everywhere, did Rock Springs. For the Bronx, what do you got?
You want all of them or just top 3?
Top guys.
Top 3. Hoffman with 7, McKinney with 7, and Palmer Wetzel with 11.
All right. Who do you like on the home team side? Rock Springs, your favorite
Boston
this
James.
afternoon? Yeah, Boston James.
Boston James, where he was all over the place everywhere.
He's pretty darn good. I'll give it to James, but I'll just give a shout out to Savon Thomas for that off-the-window feed to Lionberger coming up behind him. I'm going to go back there and pull it out of our video and just show that as a highlight. That was crazy. For the Jackson Bronx?
Either Palmer or McKinney. Noah McKinney or Palmer Wetzel. Palmer not as high score, still the highest on the team, but
yeah, Palmer was a little down.
You could tell he was not himself and still did okay.
McKinney, Berzay, we saw so little of because of the injury. That was tough. Will Geitman, I'm going to go Will Geitman. I just wish he'd do more of it.
Yeah, he got 2 points, but he did do a lot of defense. Yeah.
Yes, he played a lot of D. He got open, he pulled rebounds. And when he's there, he really has got a good post-up move. I just like to see a lot more out of Will Geitman, that's all. Okay, well, that'll do it for us here in Rock Springs. Next time we see you is going to be at home. And that's going to be, oh no, next time we see you, sorry, he's going to be on the road.
But we don't have anything home next week?
I don't have anything, no.
Right.
We're going to see you on the road, Valentine's weekend, Casper trip. We'll see you on the 14th at Natrona and on the 15th at Kelly Walsh. That's the next time we'll be on the air. We will be on that road trip to Casper, so enjoy those games on Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network. Natrona and Kelly Walsh will be there next. This action tonight brought to you by Jackson Lumber, Town Square Inns of Jackson Hole, Big O Tires, White Dot, Blue Spruce Cleaners, and Silver Star of Jackson Hole. And for Jackson Hole Radio, I'm Jake, she's Kimmy K. We wish you and yours a great weekend. Have a great Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow.